Hi, we're here. We're playing Call of Cthulhu. So we'll go ahead and get into it as soon as I figure out how to unmute people, because that's good. Bum, bum.
It's a jukebox.
Hey, we are here. Hello. We're playing the tabletop game.
I'm ready.
So where we left off last week, one party member got unconscious while everyone was interrogating a child and their guardian.
Don't pretend like that was something we shouldn't be doing.
Leaving a party member by itself, yes.
Interrogating a child.
That was very clearly the solution.
Never by himself.
Well,
Yeah, there was always someone there.
well,
I had a completely qualified private investigator right next to me.
Yeah, he
I don't know if
was
qualified.
branded.
I don't know if qualified is where he is right now.
The most qualified.
He was an NPC. I'll give you that. But still,
You can be
still
qualified.
a piece.
We never checked his credentials.
Yeah.
We need some identification.
I mean, he lost somebody in the desert while he was walking behind them. So,
Wait, what was I doing again? Why am I in the desert?
Why am I here? Oh yeah. You guys did go back into the tunnels as it was extremely loud from all the buzzing outside. You guys decided to go and explore ways you haven't been before, and you guys found a room that smelled quite horrible, filled with poop and a couple cages, and through some spot hiddens, you guys were able to find a door that led up to a house that Addie was in. Where you guys begin to find out that maybe Addie isn't just talking to an imaginary friend. As books were beginning to drop and people were being spoken to mentally. As a few moments go by, you guys did hear the door begin to open from the other side. You guys were like, nope, 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 back into the cellar. When you guys found out that it was Abigail, who was also wearing the cloak that you guys found or saw the person running through the city with at night. As you guys began to question her, our dear Charles Fairbank was clocked out, hit in the back of the head. As the party began to wrap up on their conversation, they decided to head back down into the underground tunnels where Mr. James Billworth found two different trails of people being drugged. One towards where you guys were staying, and then one towards deeper into the tunnels. As you guys sort of split the party, I think it was James and Anton? Or is it James and Isaac?
no, it was the doctor.
Yeah,
Neither.
And Anton and Isaac were together, waiting in the.
We were just gonna
crossroads.
double back to the hole in the floor just to real quick check it because that's where one trail went. We told the other guys just to wait here and we'll meet them back here real quick.
Okay. You guys head back there. And you guys do see a unconscious what is his name? Fredericks sort of
Bob Fred.
put into a mess on the ground. So
Is he dead?
No, he doesn't. It doesn't look dead. He just looks like he's just more or less just thrown there at the bottom of the stairs.
Get him, slap him, wake him up.
You keep slapping him. He eventually comes to. Yeah, he's what? What
The
happened?
fuck happened? No, I'm asking you what happened.
I don't know.
You what happened?
We were downstairs, and then someone hit us in the back of the head. At least hit me. I don't know where the other one went, but I got hit in the back of the head pretty good.
All right. Well, we need to go find our pretty boy, Bullworth has forgot his name, and you know what? I'm gonna play that as he really forgot it. We gotta go save the pretty boy. Your option is either to stay here handcuffed to the ladder or come with us and try to save him, but you're not getting out without us.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely come with as he's sort of just grabbing the back of his head and wincing as he begins to start standing up.
You know, I still suspect you. That's why I'm being. I don't know you very well. Things are getting weird. Like I'm not. No ill intent. Everyone's a suspect of proven guilty. All right.
Yeah, that checks.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, that checks
All
out.
right. Let's get going, man. Come on, Doc. We got to get out of here.
As you guys begin to hustle back, you guys go ahead and continue back to the way you guys went the first time. You guys went down a rather large staircase that began to plateau, path to the right, and then it was opened up to a door that was shot open. The door is still pretty much has a giant hole in it where it was shot through to kill whatever was on the other side of it. That body is no longer there. But the room is, you can still see where Anton's blood was stained the tile that was on it.
Is it
The
still
whole
glowing?
crew's.
It is not glowing.
Is the whole crew except for Pretty Boy here?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the door closed?
The opposite side is.
Are we gonna cover ourselves in shit or no?
No.
I don't think we're worried
I'd
about
rather-
the bugs here.
I'd rather not. So
I'm worried that we're gonna get into an altercation, and then we're gonna have to
You
run.
think if you cover
And
yourself
then when
in
we
shit,
run,
Claude.
yes. Well, if I cover myself in shit, I can walk out into the scarabs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
I
that's
see where
what
you're
we'll
going now.
So if we have to run, I would like to cover myself in shit. I'd like to use the time that I have.
How about you collect a bunch of shit, enough shit for everybody, and keep it just in case?
I will be covering myself in shit. It's
Alright,
tactically relevant.
I'm gonna not stand next to Ashton ever again because it probably smells horrible.
Do you mind grabbing enough shit for at least me, just in case?
I mean, I'll be the shit carrier since I'm already covered.
Thank you.
If you guys have a bag you want me to fill with shit,
Is there like a bucket?
He does. Frederick sort of just raises up the duffel bag that was thrown at him after being everything taken out of it, and he's like,
that's what we.
You can use this.
That's
I
what
guess.
That's what we do.
I knew we kept you around. Something.
He looks very frustrated at best, but understands why it's happening. That his duffel bag is being filled with literal animal feces. As he, you guys go grab a good amount. And then continue on. You guys walk in, and there is once you guys get into the I just want to say it's at least the room that had the black tile and the pedestal that originally had the black pharaoh on it. It's a bit of a wind that's sort of circulating inside. You guys felt this similar thing the last time you were in here. It did have a little bit of a circularity to it, and but there's no statue in the middle this time. Torches are not lit, but you guys are able to go ahead and go through. You guys walk through that next set of doors, where you guys go ahead and go through it. It goes down another set of stairs. Excuse me. And it does split left and right again.
Which way is the church again?
The church was to the right.
Where do we think he is?
We went to the right. We never checked out the left way.
You did not the last time you guys were
we
here.
didn't have a chance.
Oh yeah, we were running.
All right, well,
Bill, did the tracks or not? Do you have a?
oh yeah, I'm following tracks.
Go ahead and roll a tracking. As the tracks did
So
come
did I.
to a stop at that black tile room, but as you get back into the other side, it is it will be a difficult roll, as it is now sort of a stone instead of the dirt path that was prior to.
I need a 40. I got a 36.
All right. Inside of the stone, you do see what looks like small scrapes of either dried, probably actually dried poop that's sort of skipping down the stairs.
What I like to hear.
As it does go on, you do see that it sort of splits between left and right. It looks like there's a trail that goes both ways.
And
Yeah. They tore him in half. That sounds about right.
That's fair.
Now you have to play 2 characters.
Is there
Perfect.
anything different about the tracks? Is one like heavier footsteps? Is one a larger thing of crust on the poo? Is like
The right is a little bit more. Is a little less. It looks like it picks up every so often, compared to the left is more of a streak.
What do you think, Isaac?
Well, I mean, if Frederick, you said you got clubbed and he got clubbed, or you don't know?
I know I did. I was out before. Last I saw, he was standing in front of me. So I'm assuming he probably goes club as well if he wasn't with you guys.
I'd say we follow the streaks.
Solid ones.
Yeah, the left.
All right. All right. We haven't been down this way before, boys. So be on alert.
As you begin to trudge down, if you guys are you guys trying to be stealthy while going heading down this hall? Or are you just casually trying to hurriedly walk?
I wouldn't be.
Don't we have torches and stuff? Like
Yeah,
pretty hard to-
I don't think we're being sneaky. I would categorize it more as like tactical. You mean like taking corners, like slow, methodical, but not super loud, not super quiet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
as safe as possible.
I'd like to be sneaky.
All right. Be super
As sneaky as a person covered in shit can.
Yeah.
You might have some camouflage.
20.
20. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good roll. I think
That's
I
like the
got
base
it.
stealth. So
Man, it's
I
like
got it.
it's not a 1, 2, or 3 like last week.
It's
yeah.
such a high roll. I
Dude.
don't know what to do with myself.
I know.
I haven't rolled this
Is
high.
that the highest you've
so
rolled in
long.
2 weeks?
In 2 weeks, I
Yeah,
think
Did you
that's
switch up to a? Did you switch up to like a D20? Is that?
Oh, what was I supposed to be rolling?
Oh, this is awkward.
I'm trying to see. Let's see. Stealth 50.
Stealth base is
20
20.
is a hard success for me.
Dang, girl. Okay. You go ahead and you make your way down the tunnel. It does
Walking
come
fast,
to a.
face is fast, and I'm shit bound.
It does take a sharp left, almost like a 90-degree angle. You go ahead and check the corner, and you see the door begin to close very slowly, as you do see the handle sort of close like that. It looks like they're controlling, trying not to make too much noise.
Isaac,
Yep.
you see that?
No, I'm in the back. So
We got a door. Someone just closed it. Come out with your hands up.
I'll try to move to the front.
Yeah, it's
For cover.
it's a little
How
bit
tight
more.
is it?
It's more roomy. than the very tight corridor that you guys are going into. As you get to this part of the tunnels, it's becoming more civilized, I guess is the best way to put it. It looks more like hallways and doors compared to like dirt tunnels that was carved
It's
out.
more constructed.
Yeah, that's the word. But you go ahead and yell that. On the other side of the door here.
Do I get to roll
I think
intimidate?
Charles is having a bad day.
Yeah,
Can
you
I
can
roll
go ahead.
intimidate?
You can roll intimidate.
Yes. Luck won't even save me on that one. So it's he don't give a fuck about what I said.
But you do hear a very muffled, very low pitched, almost roar coming from the other side of the door.
All right, Isaac. I'm assuming we're not gonna leave Pretty Boy behind, so I guess
Nope.
you open the door and I blast anything that doesn't look like Pretty Boy.
Which way does the door swing?
Swings inwards.
Inwards? Okay.
Okay, so just kick
I'll
it
go
open
up.
and then.
Yeah, and I'll kick it open. 'Cause I can do that.
All right, go
Yeah,
ahead and roll.
I'm not opening a door.
Go ahead and roll strength for me.
Too much trauma in my past of door opening.
I got an
Chat,
18
1 minute
and
while
my
we
strength
do this.
Go.
is a 70, so it's at least hard. So.
Is there like a prep thing in this game where it's like, yo, if I get a trigger of anything that isn't Pretty Boy, I pull the trigger?
I will allow it because you guys are trying to do this tactfully. Even if there's not, I will allow it. I am.
It's called a safety.
Yeah.
And I don't think they were invented in the 1920s.
I don't think Billsworth used that, even if they were.
Right.
The only safety I need.
As you go ahead and kick open the door flings open. There is a silhouette on the far side of the room.
How far? I need to know.
40 feet. It touches the other side. There's no other door, but it's
40 feet?
40 feet from where you are to the other side of the room.
That's a distance. Okay.
That's many feet.
That is a whole 40 feet.
Precisely.
Pretty Boy?
Yes. Oh, sorry.
That's a big room. 40 feet's a distance.
It is. If it's sawed off, even more.
It's not. It's full length.
Okay.
10 yards and a third.
Good man.
So yeah, I will scream, Pretty Boy, and question, Pretty Boy?
Doesn't seem to move. It is in complete darkness, so you cannot see. You just see the very minimal outline of it.
I'll just throw a torch in there.
Hiya!
Go ahead and just throw. Are you? Is there a throwing skill?
No, that.
Throw?
It is throw.
I think there is it's because it's like Olympic
Yeah. Just go
sport.
ahead. Go ahead and just roll throwing.
I mean, it's base 20 and I rolled a 30, so I guess I'll use 10 luck, just so I don't catch myself on fire or You
go ahead and chuck it into the middle of the room, and it is a what you guys saw, the original Black Pharaoh statue, but almost like life size, just sort of standing there.
Is it a shadow or
No,
or
it's a statue. It's a full person statue.
just like a.
Oh, it's a statue. Well, I feel.
But I see. Can I see it's the Black Pharaoh? Can I see that?
Oh yeah, it's absolutely the Black Pharaoh statue, and I need you to make a sanity check.
Putting a slug through it. Yeah, I'm putting a slug straight through it.
Yeah, it's not gonna last long.
Is there any movement other than that? 'Cause,
No, there is no movement other than that.
so nothing made noises in here.
We're not gonna be able to hear anything.
As the
I know,
gunshot
they're
just
shooting now
rattles
anyway.
off.
I'm using 4 luck to maintain the sanity.
Okay. You steal yourself. Go ahead and roll to shoot. It'll be an easy task to, as long as you just don't roll an O100 and just break your gun. It'll be okay.
It's dark in here. What is that? That's a 50. 52. I need a 75. So yeah,
Perfect. I got it. You hit the target, and it sort of just like shatters. When it shatters, a red liquid begins to pour from the inside of.
I will quickly reload.
Like blood red or like glowy red?
It definitely looks like it's
Kool-Aid red?
not Kool-Aid red. It definitely is like a crimson, one might say. As it looks like it begins to pool around the bottom of the statue.
I've reloaded the slug.
Yep.
As soon as.
What if they put Charles in there?
Also, there's no. What if Charles was in there? It'd be. What if Charles was in there?
Yeah, no, I'm
you're
just not
deaf
gonna
as
yell.
fuck.
So I'm just.
Well, you didn't yell, then I didn't hear anything you said.
Wait, what?
After you make the shot, you guys do feel the ground sort of tremble a little bit.
Wait, so there's this blood-looking stuff are pooling around.
You shot the statue.
Statue.
It's now
Yeah.
bleeding.
I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it with my
You're
machete.
covered in poop.
I'm gonna clear the
Touch it with my
room
machete.
as. Yeah, I don't hear anything, but as they're doing their thing, I'm gonna clear the room. Like take my lantern in all the corners and check everything.
Yeah, you check it, and there's nothing else in this room besides what was left of that about half a statue.
Jesus.
You, as you slowly begin to hear again after the loud ringing is beginning to settle, you do feel as the ground sort of shakes under your feet.
What did you
Or
do?
you just re-describe it.
No, again.
Is there like a rhythmic?
Probably
like is it like?
once every 2 seconds.
Jeez. Alright. I touched the liquid with my machine.
What?
You go ahead and touch it. It feels like blood. It's thick. It feels like it's coagulated a little bit.
I walk my happy ass back to the room where blood glows, and I see.
It will be a bit of a walk to get back to where it was.
Yeah, that's.
I
you
thought
can.
it was a short haul.
No, it was.
I'm gonna check the statue.
Yeah, it's down. It's like you'd have to go back upstairs and then.
Up to the right.
I mean, I'm covered in shit. I'm
I'm gonna
You're
check
safe because you're covered in shit.
the remains of the statue. Make sure like
I just
what was in there.
make
like,
sure
caused
everybody
the
was
bleeding.
aware.
I try to look around.
You look around. It looks like it's
gonna keep saying
almost
that
like
until the
a
game's over.
porcelain, a hollow porcelain statue that was just filled with it. It doesn't look like there was a body or anything inside of it. It just looks like it was molded and then filled from the top to be filled.
Okay.
Fairbanks
good.
isn't here, so.
But
we
there's-
keep looking.
So I'm gonna do spot hit, check spot hidden, just to make sure there's literally nothing else in this room.
You feel another.
Yeah, I want to know what that is. Can I? I don't know what to.
All right, I gotta turn on the big light. I can't fucking see this shit. I was trying to be spooky, but it's not. Like,
Can't be
hindering me.
spooky.
You need glowy dice for spooky.
All right, I got a 48 out of 70. So
Is it appropriate to make a listen check to figure out WTF is make?
You would get a more direct pinpoint of where the sound was coming from.
That's what I want.
Yep, you can go ahead and roll a listen check. What was your spot hidden?
I passed. It wasn't a crazy hard one. It was just passing.
Yeah, there's nothing else in this room besides the rest of you guys.
All right, then I'm gonna say we double back like fast. We get over.
I
there.
rolled a 3, a 63.
Oh.
Did you fail?
That's a pass.
Oh, it's a
No,
pass.
it's a-
James bonded it.
Yeah, I have 70 left.
It sounds like it's coming from inside the room.
Oh, cool. Hey, everyone. Jurassic Park taught me anything. I want to look at the liquid.
You look at the liquid, and every time you see a ripple in it.
Does it look like the ripple is? Is there something invisible stomping on the blood?
Nothing stomping on the blood. No.
Outstanding. That's what I needed to know. I don't like that noise, and I think it's coming from in this room.
There's nothing in this room, as we can tell, and we're still looking for Pretty Boy, so we should probably get the fuck back out of here and try the other set of tracks.
As you begin to look towards the door sort of slowly closes.
I put my foot in it.
It stops.
Before it closes.
Your foot explodes.
I push the door open. Is there anybody behind?
You can feel there is some resistance on it. It doesn't feel like there's a full person, but there is resistance stopping it from.
Guys, there's something wrong with this door.
I'm gonna 180 turn and run towards the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get into the hallway.
I think. Well, did he open the door, or is he still having trouble?
He's trying to push on it. It's not really budging. It has some give, but it's not enough. In midst
of full sprint, I am going to Spartan kick that thing.
The door,
open or closed?
As open it.
Oh, good call.
Right.
You're gonna kill me, aren't you?
This is gonna happen. You go ahead and run and drop kick this door. It just fling open. As it flings open, you do hear it like a smushing sound as it makes contact with something on the back side of the door, and you hear
okay
coming from inside the room.
I run over.
Is it clearly not human?
It would probably hurt someone's throat pretty badly if it was human.
Wait, so it came from inside the room?
Yeah, inside the room where you guys are.
Because I would have.
Yeah,
I would have had
you.
to run around you. So you're trying to do this, right? So no. If you push or close it, it's open.
Oh yeah, then yeah.
I would have holding a bag.
I would have had to run around you to your side and kick it.
I'm gonna treat it like an Oreo and dunk it in the blood.
So you're doing this, I'm kicking it this way. So you
get it nice and juicy. And I'm gonna walk my ass over to behind the door as they're dealing with it, and I'm gonna take a full swing and try and splatter this blood on whatever invisible creature is behind the...
You go to splatter the blood. What looks like is pinned behind the door is... Almost looks like it has a suction cup behind it. It's you see...
Behind what?
But you just see it's a what is it? It looks
Am
like
I
an
seeing a
arm.
creature?
It looks like an extended arm. That has a suction cup on it, and it's sort of stuck behind the door.
Okay.
But it's still alive? We still hear it squirming and...
Yeah, you can see the arm, it's trying to move.
Oh, I'm gonna buck it.
Oh,
just
yeah.
buckshot it. Just buckshot it.
Both of you can go ahead and roll to hit.
We both light it up.
Yep.
That's
Yeah, straight through the door. I'm gonna buckshot it.
Somebody got the Isaac over here.
I rolled a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh my
Where
god.
I got the idea for
I'm
a
just
laser
full-
designator.
I'm just full autoing a Thompson into it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'll release 10 bullets.
I have a 75 in my shotgun and rifles. I rolled a 73.
Hey,
Oh shit, that was close.
go ahead. You hit as well. Go ahead.
Actually,
and roll.
I can only do 7 bullets. That's right.
Okay.
So
True.
All right, let me
Very
get my
true.
D6 dice because I need 4 of these things.
That checks out.
Because I shot Buck, not a slug for once.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, multiple D4s. It's like I'm playing Shadowrun again. Hell yeah.
That's the smallest dice pool I've ever heard in my life. 4d6. Yikes.
do I get 1d10 per bullet? Is that I forget how it works. Full auto. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
All right, what are we looking at? Oh my goodness! Oh, I
Hex.
love it. Look at that roll.
Hexu!
He's got magnets under his table.
Fucking
Exactly.
It wouldn't be hard. This is some shitty thin IKEA. So 12, 16,
Refrain.
31 damage.
Refrain from my
21
inappropriate
damage.
joke.
What the fuck?
Thank you, Jesus.
Maybe when you are stealthy clearing the next room and see a shadowy figure that's not moving, switch to bird shot next.
I don't have non-lethal.
He only knows forward.
I hope for your sake they don't dress you in Black Pharaoh garb.
Yeah, I would feel bad for you if you
It's pronounced.
caught you in garb.
It's Black Pharaoh chic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Black Pharaoh. My agent told me.
Might be
agent
bad
told me.
for your health.
So they call me the chartreuse pharaoh.
Oh. JJ, how
So I'm
much damage
assuming
did you
this thing is super. I did 2 6s, a 5, and a 4. So 21, I think.
21. Yep.
I'm still looking up rules. I did at least 8. So
Technically, I could also shoot my slug, but I have a feeling the buck will be enough.
You guys both with your full auto spray as well as your buckshot. You guys do completely whatever arm was stuck behind the door is no longer attached. As you do hear a coming from inside the room.
Oh, I shot like through the door center mass. I didn't
yeah.
shoot his arm.
Well, I mean, so then you hit nothing.
Yeah, I showed you the thing.
He showed the arm that was behind. Like he showed
You can
the
see.
arm. That's
Oh,
only
so the
thing.
body was on the outside of the door. The arm was pinned.
Well,
behind
it was
it.
just like all you guys saw. It was just a blood splatter. That was so you saw a little arm. It could have been either way. So if you shot center
Yeah, I
mass
just
on the
shot
door,
whatever.
or if you shot the
Well,
arm,
So which way was the arm facing? Like with the
you
hand?
couldn't
Was it
there
stuck
was
behind
no
the door? or was it-
hand. There was no hand. All you saw was just a strip of its arm.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not even certain there is a body to this thing. It could just be this chilling in this room.
I'm a little.
I don't.
I guess Billsworth would have followed the arm and would have tried to figure out where the center mass was. I don't. It's hard to decide if I without seeing what you're talking about.
Yeah. So all you
Yeah.
saw was just a little splatter of where on an arm. It doesn't. You can't tell. It looks like it was like not. There was no shoulder or anything attached. You just looked like you saw a piece of a bicep with a blood splatter on it. So you couldn't tell which way the arm
I'm
was
assuming,
going.
by that description, I'm assuming that there actually is no, or at least we don't see a.
Yeah, you definitely do not
Body.
see a body. You
Okay.
saw a
And I would
strip.
try I would try and look for one with my newfound sponge.
So all it looks, I just see a floating piece of
Meat.
blood off of something.
Yeah, it looks like he
with
flung
blood.
it, and then
Yeah, did you hear what I did?
So I couldn't tell it was an arm. I could just tell that there's a body part with
blood
Blood
on
on
it. It has a suction
and it
cup and
didn't
blood
really
on
look
it.
like an arm.
Yeah.
a suction cup with blood on it.
Yeah. I mean, you could tell there was the
had-
arm had a suction cup on it that was covered in blood because he flung blood on that area, and that's all you could see. So you could either think about maybe its center mass is behind the door, or maybe it's extended somewhere else. But it was just a small piece that had a blood splatter on it.
All right. I guess Bullsworth would have gone for the most. If I can't tell where the arm is aiming or facing, I would have just shot the blood spot thing.
Okay, that's perfect. So you guys go ahead and make that shot. You see it become visible as it looks like whatever is stuck behind there has been cut off from whatever it is still inside the room.
Cut off. So that we now know that there is a body attached to this suction arm.
Yeah, because there was a loud scream that happened after the separation.
All right.
You now do
Is there
see
blood trailing in it?
Exactly. You do now see a blood trail as the arm sort of, or a invisible stump more or less, where the blood is just sort of flinging back, and it almost goes to the middle left side of the room.
I'm just gonna tell Isaac to just fucking full auto that spot
Yeah, I'll just keep
while
following it.
I reload.
So while you go ahead and reload, we will go ahead and...
I have a drum mag too,
Oh,
so.
of course you do. Why wouldn't you on your Tommy gun?
Well, yeah, you're not a rookie.
Is there any other reason to have a Tommy gun that does not?
Has anyone ever actually put a standard magazine into a Tommy gun? No.
I mean,
Well, in World War II they did because they didn't hand out fucking drum mags in World War
That's
II.
true.
So.
yeah.
But
I mean, I saw a couple movies like. The
Okay, well, they
Godfather,
didn't
have
like it.
normal mags.
right, it felt bad.
Yeah.
I'm fairly
They
certain
were
the soldiers
looking.
were stoked they didn't have drum mags because they're heavy as fuck.
That's probably
No,
fair.
no, they hated it. I asked. I was there.
He was there. I loathed the fact
I was like,
that
hey, do you hate that? And they were like, no. And I was like, okay, yeah, I heard you. You do.
I mean, it's the difference between 20 bullets and 100 bullets.
Can I make an occult check on this entire room? Oh, he's gone. I'm going to assume yes. I'm going to roll my dice.
So a fully loaded
Sorry, Jen.
Tommy gun drum mag with 50 rounds of 45 is 14 pounds for the mag alone.
Dude, that's
That's
worth it.
fine.
That's more than double my AR fully loaded. The whole gun, not just the magazine.
Jesus.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
push-ups.
your AR is made of, like, mostly plastic, probably.
Yeah.
110%. My AR is made of 100% metal except for the foregrip.
Oh, so
What-
not
100%.
100%.
What,
Made of
what brand is it?
100%.
Fine, made of some percent that's very high.
But I mean, Tommy,
Yeah,
like,
no.
Thompsons also have
brand
like
is it?
wood on them and
Yeah,
stuff.
Thompson's not fully metal.
Okay.
And I'm just describing the magazine, not the gun. Just the magazine is 14 pounds. 14.
Is that loaded or
3/4.
empty?
That's fully loaded.
Okay. Yeah, so that's not terrible.
So,
Wait. Hold on.
so
Sorry, go
what's
ahead.
happening right now?
I'd
with
crawl
Call of
15
Cthulhu?
pounds.
Oh, I asked while you were up
Yes.
handling. I asked if I could roll an occult check.
Oh, you can absolutely roll an occult check.
Okay, I just said that for the sake of clarity. I failed it.
Okay. This is not sure what this is. As far as your occult knowledge goes, it's nothing you've seen or experienced.
Okay. Tickle me confused.
Yeah. Let's see.
Is it me?
It's just you.
That'd be fun.
You are the monster.
No, bad guy.
There we go. I read it wrong.
So first up is actually going to be
Are you
Isaac.
printing something?
Isaac, you go ahead and full auto that area.
Yep. I just
Okay.
keep firing at it, whatever
Unload
it is.
into it.
I miss. With a
Okay.
62.
Um,
Somehow I missed. I'm just spraying bullets everywhere.
I mean, to be fair, it is still difficult. It's still an invisible creature, so you still have to do some guesswork for it. So I mean, it is not. It will be a difficult shot to make. You guys go ahead. You make the next round. You are unconscious, James.
I'm gonna take my buckshot to that area.
Okay.
It's got to be difficult.
Yeah, it's gonna be the half.
I didn't make the half, and I wouldn't be able to luck it.
Okay. So you take a.
But I definitely made. I guess I'll pull both triggers.
Okay.
Does that mean I roll again for the other one?
You roll for the second shot. So.
Okay. So the first one was buck. This one's slug. Is it a 1 or a 7? What's the 7 look like?
Good question.
Oh, that's a 1. That's definitely a 1. So yeah, I got it. So that I got a 10.
Okay.
10 even.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and.
Slug damage is 1d10 plus 6.
Okay. found the rules for full auto.
Yay, full auto.
I mean, they're in the keeper's guide, but
Really?
If I
That
like
seems like
it.
a weird place for it to be.
So
well,
on
it's
a D
because
on a D10 is the 0
Zero's
a 10?
Yeah.
And I got 10 plus, so I got 16.
16. You take the butt goes wide, but the slug goes into some part of it as you now have blood beginning to spread. Still can't see exactly what it is, but you now have an easier time hitting it. Anyone taking
Okay,
a
we
shot
have
at
a
it will
clear
now
shot.
be a regular success to hit this thing.
Gonna need to reload both.
It is its turn. Next to.
Do I reload on my turn, or do I have to reload on my next turn?
You would have to. I would check the rules on reloading. I'm not exactly sure how they work. Next to Mr. Anton, you do hear another set of footsteps. As you get a very. It is easier to tell at this distance as it passes by. But a invisible creature sort of passes by you. You can hear as it tries to smell and then walks by you.
I'm covered in shit, bitches.
As it makes a beeline for Woody. And it is going to attack you, Woody. You do not unfortunately get the chance to dodge because it is invisible. That is going to succeed. And you take 8 points of damage.
We're down to 5, boys.
As you have you feel a very sharp pain going into your side, as you see something pull a set of long claws out of your side. Good times, good times.
Yeah, I'm not military, so I just fall over like a
It's just a
terrible
bag of
scientist.
right.
Yeah.
Next
I
up,
need
it
to talk
is
to myself about this one.
The most non-heroic way possible.
right. That same stub is going to try to reach out and try to smack you, Isaac. So you get a chance to dodge it if you would like to.
Oh. I definitely, potentially, dodge it with a 30.
You do indeed dodge it. You dodge underneath whatever stump this is, as it is swings
Dodge
just a
with a 30?
little short. If it had the rest of it, it may have hit, but it has that phantom limb syndrome going on, where it thinks it has its rest.
Yeah, I have a 42 in dodge.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness!
what a man.
I'm ultra jealous.
Next up, it is Anton.
All right, we need to know what we're fighting. We need to know where they. So I'm gonna go back now that I know because something sniffed me. I know there are more of them.
You did see
go back
something from what you saw. You did see something pierce and withdraw its claws. You do see dripping claws next to Woody. You also do see a chest wound, or a at least what looks like a chest wound on something that was being shot at. So you do have some visual of what.
I'm terrified. I'm terrified that there are more. I'm gonna go to the middle of the room, and I'm gonna set my bag down and start spinning. And eventually, after I get enough of this blood onto the bag, I'm gonna start lifting it up so it's splattering or spattering blood all over the room, hopefully giving us an idea of where all of our enemies. Especially if there's more than just 2.
Yeah, so go ahead and just make just an average strength just to swing this bag around that's soaked in blood.
Outstanding. That's a 12, and I have a 50 strength, so that is a hard pass.
So you do swing it around. You get a better picture of what is around you. No other creatures are now seeable, but
Okay,
you do have a bigger sense of what it is. This creature that was that had the chest wound. You sprayed it around where it looked like it was shot. It was actually looked like it was probably at its hip. So this thing is definitely larger than what you guys probably expected it to be. And then the thing that is attacking.
We thought we
Woody-
cut its limb off at the shoulder, but it was actually its elbow or something like
Exactly.
that. Gross.
But it was, and you've seen this, at least the outline of this creature before that is fighting Woody. It's definitely the thing that slashed pretty good into you guys the last time.
By you guys, you mean me.
Yeah.
Yes, specifically you.
We're slash buddies now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so excited.
I would imagine that was my action.
Yeah, absolutely. To get the dip in blood and then spin it around, yeah, that is definitely your action.
Yeah, I spend the rest of my turn making sure I don't fall over from the dizziness.
From the dizzy, I like it. Woody,
Dizzy.
you just have, there's a set of bloody claws that are just sort of looming over you. As you've said, you've fallen in sort of a panicked position.
I do have a revolver now.
You do.
Did Woody get hit?
Yeah,
Woody
he got
got hit.
He got pretty badly.
Over half my health. No big deal.
That means you have a
The
wound.
same sort of stab that I had.
Didn't they give you both guns?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a 32 revolver.
I prefer to fling blood. What can I tell you?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna try to shoot at my own blood, right? Because that's what we see.
Yeah,
Or
well,
you
yeah,
think-
he did. You do see
I
Anton
plugged some
sort of
stuff on it, but yeah, that's
swing
cooler.
some blood around, and you do see that this thing has a pretty decent size. It's probably from the blood spatter that's on it now. It's probably about 7 feet tall. So you can go ahead and definitely make a shot at it.
All right. With no extra points in firearms. Let's see how this goes. Nope.
I really, really hope I'm not directly behind.
I got a 56.
Or I am directly behind it. Maybe
And I
that's
have
better.
base, so nope.
The shot goes wide. Or do you want
What
to?
is he?
You can push
You
it.
can't do combat or sanity.
For
So wait,
pushing.
we have point blank.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So is this guy like right on top of him?
relatively, yeah.
So we have a point blank fire. If the distance of the target is equal or less than the shooter's dex in feet, the shooter's chance to hit is doubled.
Ooh. There we go.
My dex is 34.
So, it's definitely within
So you have a
that.
40. You have a 40 to hit.
Yeah. Which
I
you said you
rolled a-
rolled a 56.
I still didn't pass.
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
So
I tried.
Yeah,
I
yeah. that was-
appreciate it.
Wait, so if it's less than my dex in feet?
Less than the shooter's dex in feet. Yeah, equal
Oh my-
or less than. Yeah, it's
So
point-
I have a 90 to hit all the time? As long as I'm within 55 feet?
that
Yeah.
checks out.
That's
Thanks,
actually
rules.
insane.
Okay.
That's actually insane.
My dex is also 50.
So,
So anything
we're
with
just like bah, 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 bah.
Made this 10 times easier.
Jesus. Thanks,
Literally
game.
twice as easy. when you-
Good for you guys.
Thanks,
Is
game.
that Keeper's rulebook or is that Investigators?
I looked up. I'm on this website.
Oh.
This guy took all of the like combat rules and stuck them on one page for us.
Is it this
that's
correct? Um,
It's a reference.
In my
guide.
unconsciousness, I'm
Yeah. Basic role playing
Fact
system
checking.
combat. Yeah.
It
This guy
talks
just made
about
a reference.
size and I don't think size. It talks about D100s and not D6s. I think it's the current one.
okay, cool. So,
Oh wait, is this guy would be?
Misses.
Is this? Hey, what's the size of this monster?
Uh,
Would his size be over 30?
yes.
Then we are also finding something called a big target. Big things are easy to hit for monsters over size 30 or more, even 10 size. Above size 30 adds 5 percentiles to attacks based chance to hit
That
with a
doesn't
bullet.
sound right.
Thrown objects or shotgun rounds, point blank, and extended range modifiers apply.
Because we're bigger than size 30, unless they have a different size.
Yeah, because my size is 75.
I don't
Those are the
fucking know.
old- I think those are the old rules, actually. Judging by that right there.
Anyway.
Combat.
Yeah.
Combat's page 103 of the Keeper's Rulebook.
Yep.
Page 103?
And the keepers.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah. I'm just perusing through it
You're gonna be our rules guy for this fight.
Yeah.
until I wake up.
Exactly. Speaking of, you do begin to sort of, in the distance, hear a lot of loud gunfire that's sort of echoing down whatever corridor. You do have something over your head, but you are slowly beginning to wake up. Woody, or Charles, excuse me. Woody, your shot did miss, unfortunately. So we are back at the top with Isaac.
Alright, I'm gonna unload probably the rest of this into the handless one? Four armless?
Sure.
Whatever.
This thing that's whipping at me.
So it's 30 bullets
Uh-huh.
divided into volleys of 4. So 7 shots.
Yeah.
But everything after the first gets a penalty die. So
Okay.
here's the first one. First one hits. So because it's not an extreme hit, it's only half the volley. So that's 2.
Okay.
So somebody keep track of this. So 2. That one misses. That one misses as well. That one misses. Penalty dies are horrible. Alright. And last one hits, so 4 bullets total.
Nice.
Just spraying everywhere.
Just
But I rolled pretty good. Not as good as some people. 17, 21 plus 8, so 29 damage.
29. You, with your full auto, you spray into it, and you see the blood mass begin to grow and grow and grow on this thing, and it just sort of, and you hear a rather loud boom and a shake in the ground as whatever it collapsed finally collapsed.
And then I have to put away my Tommy gun because I'm out of ammo.
Next up, we have James.
Yeah, I'll drop the shotgun onto the sling.
Yep.
So it's kind of like sling to my side. I'll pull the 1911 and do I see the thing drop to the ground?
You see, the large thing, you can see the blood splatters hit the ground. It's still invisible, but you can definitely see the blood splatters. There is another thing next to Woody that is still standing up.
Oh, there's 2 things.
There is 2 separate things.
Oh, I was doing research and I did not catch that. I will then, I guess, shoot the other thing.
Okay. It is
With
covered
all-
in blood, so it is a just a regular success for this to hit.
Okay, I will shoot all 3 rounds out of my 1911. I roll for each 3 rounds, right?
So you roll, the first one has no penalty dice, and then every round after that has penalty dice.
Okay, first one hits. I got a 16. What's the penalty dice?
You roll an extra like hundreds place one and pick the highest.
Oh, okay. That one's a 23, and then I got to roll the double number.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you take the higher with the 2.
That's a 20 again.
Hacks.
So that one's a pass.
Okay.
And then this one's the same thing as the last one?
Correct.
Yep.
That one's a 71, so that one's not going to hit.
Okay.
I don't even need to roll a higher number for that.
And then you roll damage equal to the bullets that hit.
So 2 d10s plus 4?
Yep.
No.
It's gone forever. Doesn't count. Bullet does no damage.
It went into space.
I think it is gone forever. He's struggling.
No, so
I legit don't know where it went,
the
so
first
this
bullet
one
hit,
is...
and then the second bullet went through the exact same area, so it did no damage.
So this one's a 9, 11, because I rolled a 9.
Okay.
I'll just roll this one again until I find wherever the other one went. 8, 10.
10.
Is this 7?
This is real life.
Is this real life?
This is real life.
A fifth of the shooter's decks? What's a fifth of 50?
10.
5?
10.
10. So if they're within 10 feet?
They are not within 10 feet of you.
So I got I got a 21 in damage.
Yeah.
But if they are within 10 feet or a fifth of the dex, they get a reaction attack
Yeah.
or whatever it's called. Right?
Yeah, they can use. I think so. Yeah. That's what that says. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Neat. And next up is the creature's turn. Seeing the doctor in what it thinks is a finished position, is going to go and look for its next target and see this gentleman swinging a bag around, is going to run and try to attack him.
I'm covered in shit.
Covered in shit.
I'm covered in shit. I'm covered in shit. I'm covered in shit. That's all I'm saying because he runs at me. Covered in shit. Covered in shit. Covered in shit.
Luckily, I'm a pussy. And
Do these things attack the weaker ones? That doesn't make a lot of sense.
What?
I'm wondering what these books...
Offense taken.
No, but I mean, like, if a creature is determining the lethality, like these two guys right here just fucking did some damage, put one down, but it's going after the ones that haven't done any damage. I'm just curious what the book is like. The monster's attack.
Yeah.
It also made me try to think of tactily. Like it was near or Woody at first, and then now this thing that was invisible is now being seen because someone flung blood at it. So I mean, yeah, you guys have done a lot of damage to the other thing, and you guys just shot it. But because of the blood fleeing, it was definitely significantly easier to see. But yeah, it is.
I'ma dodge this bitch.
Do it. Roll your dodge if you want to dodge it.
All right. I'm dodging. All right. Okay. Oh dear God, that's a 96. That's not a dodge.
Oh, nice. I hit you.
That's not gonna end well. Who?
In a very.
Maybe it'll just stick its claws into the claw holes I already have.
Yeah,
and then
maybe.
I don't think. I mean,
No, you take a 7.
okay, I die.
Oh no! He's dead. Shit.
Someone died?
Yeah, the shit died. Correct.
He died covered in shit.
I was covered in shit, and I
He lived.
Like, are you
Died as he
I
lived.
bet he feels good about the shit now.
like?
Maybe if you weren't wearing the shit, you wouldn't get.
It
an
saved me the
infection,
first time.
and you wouldn't have died.
Yeah, it didn't want to eat you. It just decided it was gonna kill you.
Wait, so like legit, actual death?
Yeah, if you ever
Yeah,
have
but
0
negative
HP,
one.
you're just
Yeah.
dead.
Oh, you have negative. Oh, so new character.
0
Got it.
HP or
Yeah.
0 sanity, and you're dead. I think.
Yeah.
Well, 0 sanity, you just go cray cray.
Right. You might as well be dead because
Yeah,
you're
well,
If only there were people with guns in the room that could have saved me.
I killed.
farewell, Anton.
So,
We
I don't know what you want from me.
We are literally doing the best we can. I have been crazy.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that the GM used the word "miss" a lot. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
blank. You totally died because of me.
Maybe if somebody shot a bullet, they might be a little better.
Well, he
You
did.
couldn't see him. Sorry, dead guys don't talk.
Yeah. Dead guys don't talk.
Though your body will decay, your spirit will live on.
Ouch.
I guess
Someone died?
go look in the new character book. I guess.
Next up, we have. Oh, you're no longer with us. Woody.
Oh man.
I'm still laying down, but I guess I gotta try to shoot it again.
Yeah, you see it run up and take its claw and just go straight up and into, like, it gets probably its elbow into Anton and then just rips it out. And you definitely see some organs come out with it as he pulls it out. And you sort of see Anton just
It
sort of...
goes really, really quiet. And with my last words, I whisper, but I was covered in shit. And I die.
But what about the shit, bro?
Totally thought it was going to save me.
You do notice that its arm is beginning to... It looks like it has something corrosive happening. Like there's some effect happening on it.
It's allergic to poop.
It's allergic to Travis.
Wait, you said it's like gross?
What? No,
What
so...
did you say?
Yeah, so
It's burn. It's like acidy corrosion.
Yeah, there looks like there's some
okay.
corrosive action happening on its arm as he sort of throws what's left of Anton's innards on the floor. As he throws it, you do see the bullet holes begin to close a little bit as it sort of
Even better.
pops its neck a little bit. It is your turn, though.
I mean, I'm gonna shoot at it. That's
Do
about
it.
all I could do.
Make the shot. It is within 10 feet of you, so you do get a bonus die.
Okay, what's the bonus die?
So you roll another 100, and then you take the lower of the two.
Okay, so it's the opposite of the.
Yeah, of the bad die. Fly, you
That
fools.
one's a fail. Ugh. I got a 59 and a 99.
So the 59.
That's
yeah,
still a
but
miss.
that's, I only have base for handguns, so I have 20.
But you have all that luck, right? You
yeah,
could just
you
luck
could
it.
dump crap. You could dump a crap
It's-
load of luck.
Okay, how does
I think
how does
it's
that
I think it's like
exactly work?
39 luck to
Yeah,
to
so
hit.
whatever you have to you lose as much luck to get you to a success. So it would be 39
oh,
luck.
So I'd lose 30.
So
yeah.
I don't know if you consider that worth it, but you could.
Not for 1d8.
Okay. Another shot rings louder. Charlie, you're starting to come to more and more as you hear these gunshots ring out. You can definitely feel you're at least it feels like you're being fireman carried, but you have something over your head.
Do I have movement of my limbs?
Yeah, they can't.
Or at least-
yeah, they're not bound or anything. As far as right
But
now,
I'm-
he believes you are unconscious still.
Okay.
If you would like him,
Where are
to
my
think-
arms? Are they dangling in front of me?
Yeah, they're dangling
Like I'm
down.
over.
Yeah. That's what they say. It feels like you're just being carried by like your stomach or your waist is over something's shoulders as it's sort of.
That's what I hear. That's what I think
Yeah.
is carrying me.
Yeah.
Do I hear any voices?
You do, but not from your ears. You do inside your head. You hear a chant in a language you don't understand.
I ask my my inner voice. What am I supposed to do? What's happening?
You're going home.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, cool, dude.
Can I open my eyes?
Wait.
Oh, I've got a mask over or a sack over my head, right?
Yeah, you have something over your head. Unless you like actually open your eyes and look around, which you can. It's not a huge deal. You look around. It definitely looks like you have some sort of sack over your head.
Yeah. Okay. I play it cool for now.
Go
I
ahead.
just keep dangling.
Go ahead and roll. It will be an easy one. Go ahead and roll an acting.
Oh my god.
We're going down, guys. This is a good one.
Hold on, let me check my skill real quick.
Wait, are you not really an actor now?
It was all a ruse.
Rolled
We're
a
about to
94.
really test how much you can get into it.
I'm gonna beat a dead horse over here. You know what would have saved us?
If we all got covered in shit.
Rolling around in
Stayed
this
home.
Also,
Think we all could have died covered in shit? Love it.
I mean,
You know what, here's my
they
good.
really couldn't notice me. The only reason they noticed me is I was trying to save y'all. Dead guy sometime.
I think
I
that's,
failed. I failed my
the
roll.
You don't want to push with luck.
I rolled a 94.
You can
Yeah,
push
welcome
it.
to the club.
You can-
I don't
you
wanna
can
do
try
it.
To try to recall your acting abilities.
You could channel
could
your
do that.
agent.
Yeah, you could.
I forgot I could push.
If you fail, then
with actual luck and not luck.
right.
But
yeah.
if you fail, you're probably gonna die. That's probably what.
Okay. I can. Okay. So I want to play dead. Play unconscious, but I'm thinking my heart's racing too much. So I just like start. Well, I start like meditating. Like kind of chilling out.
Yep.
And here, let's see how it goes. That was a pass. That was a
Let's go.
That was a hard pass. I rolled a 24, and my heart is 37.
You meditate. Your heart rate definitely slows down. He picks you up and like listen to make sure that your heart rate doesn't just stop, and then he puts you back on his shoulder. When he picks you up, you definitely feel like you're grabbed by almost feels like a rope is grabbing you. Not like an arm or a hand, but it feels like a rope is grabbing you and bringing you up, and then putting you back on its shoulder.
It's not like a caressing hug, and I
No.
don't feel comfortable.
I mean, I don't know if you feel comfortable,
Okay.
but that's for you to decide.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just chill out until maybe I can see some light or something through the sack on my head, or hear some voices or something, like actual people.
Top of the round, we have Isaac. You put your Tommy gun down. You see
pull out
Anton has been speared, harpooned, if you will.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my my 45 and just unload.
Do it.
Yeah. First one hits, so that's a good start.
Is he within 10 feet?
No, because
I don't-
because you had to get into position to hit the other one.
My second shot's a crit, even with the penalty,
Oh,
so that's cool.
what a cheater!
And then my last one is a 100. So the balances.
Yeah, you crit, then you break your gun. It's great.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a malfunction.
Yeah, it malfunctions, but I hit him. So
Yeah, you hit him.
Wait, you're telling me a 1911 jammed? How weird. It's almost like
Yeah.
it's fucking realistic.
What does a crit do again? Anything?
Makes you feel good.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
I think
that's
it
right.
just makes you feel good.
I know for if it was full auto, it would have said all the bullets hit. But
Yeah, I think for this, it's just congratulations, you didn't suck.
So I did 19 damage.
And as you bop, bop, click, and as the last shot jams the gun, you do see this thing sort of just fall in place.
And then just for added theatrics, I go click, 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 and I just throw my gun at him. For just
Go ahead and roll throwing.
Okay.
Anton's spirit is pleased to see that you are devastated.
I failed the throw, but
It hits
So
the bag,
devastated.
and it bounces, and then sort of hits Anton.
Yes! That's what I wanted. I was like, please tell me he just
One of
fucking
my
smacks
many
Anton right in his
holes.
face.
Or in the
it's like
faces.
punk.
Just breaks his dead jaw.
It actually sort of it actually would if it didn't impact on some of the poop that was there. It just sort of lays there.
The poop helped, guys!
Poop shield.
Poop shield.
If you all seriously don't think the poop helps, there's nothing I can do.
There's no
honestly
more I can do
don't
for you.
think.
So the only
If
person
anything,
that-
in Boldsworth's mind, like, he was in poo, still died. Alright.
Duly noted.
Oh my god, you're all so fucked. That thing literally. Okay.
But no one else saw
literally
or
unconscious and I
heard.
survived longer
To be
than
fair,
you.
though.
Yeah, that's true. I don't have a way to convey that information. That's true.
I got to read the rules for throwing.
So, is it my turn now?
Initiative
Combat
is
over.
over.
Alright, well, I'm gonna slow walk towards the creature that he just downed. I'm gonna put, like, 2 shots in that one and then 2 shots in the other one just to make sure. And then I have to reload, because that'll be less my ammunition.
Yeah.
So a malfunction, my gun's dead, right? Unless
No,
I
no, no.
repair it.
No, I
think
believe
you
it's...
just have to take a turn to.
Yeah,
jam
it's
it.
just like a,
Jam.
like pull the mag, cycle it a couple times, reload it.
Okay. Well, I'll go clean the poop off of it.
I'm just gonna reload everything.
I don't have any other mags for my Tommy, so it goes. I'll strap it on my backpack.
Well, you have more ammunition, right?
Not for my Tommy. I only had the drum for that.
Oh, you didn't
I have-
bring.
I have more
reloaded-
mags for my pistol and my Lee Enfield. I have an
But did you-
Lee Enfield. But
Did you bring ammunition to pack the mags?
yeah, I guess I could reload that.
Yeah,
But
just
I was
reload
just
your
being
mag.
lazy. So,
No, please reload.
how long do you think that would take though to load like 50
Um,
rounds?
It would
in
take
the drum?
a pretty decent time to load a
Hold
50
on.
round drum.
That's why I was like, okay, it's probably we could do that later. We don't really have time, so strap it. pull
Yeah,
out
I think that might
rifle.
be
I don't know.
the better call.
Or I
if
could
we're
just dual
looking-
wield like machete,
We go.
pistol.
If you go
pirate
slow,
stuff.
If you go slow,
Eight-
I can say you can go ahead and fill as you're walking.
8-round magazine with 45. 8 rounds. Time me.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Missouri,
That was 8 rounds.
I got 14 seconds.
5 Missouri.
Yeah.
14 seconds, and that was only 8.
15.
Yeah. So if you want, I would say if you don't go to a hurried speed, if you guys take it like as you being tactful with it, I can say you can go ahead and fill your drum as you're walking. You just won't be able to shoot or anything because you'll have your hands full trying to load a magazine. But
Yeah. I was like, how am I? I'm like, all right, guys, don't worry about me.
Yeah.
You got a knapsack full of loose cartridges, like
yes.
It cuts
jingling
to,
on
like
your.
the SpongeBob thing. 3 hours later.
I'm gonna read back-
I think for sake of story and timing, I will just say that I don't do that because that's going to take forever. I got another gun. It's fine. Keep going.
So you go ahead, strap your heat, and begin to head on. This is the only thing that's left in this room. You guys want to go ahead and continue to the main. I guess the next room that would be off would be the church area. Would be the next set of doors you guys would come across.
Hey, can
It would take you
Do I feel
1
any-
minute and 50 seconds to reload that whole mag. I did the math.
Okay, I'll sit in this room and reload it.
Well, I gotta check his body and make sure he's fully dead and whatnot.
That's fair.
There we go.
Um,
Finally, I feel loved. Nobody wants to
Do
say.
I feel
a few
an
words about
indication
the
that I'm
guy
still
they
armed?
went to Egypt with.
Well,
You
know,
do not
I was
feel
just
the
wondering.
weight of your shotgun on you. Did you have any other? What you had a pistol on you as well, didn't you?
I had a 30. Let me not get confused. I had a 38. Oops.
You know, I think you had to wait. Your own gun or the gun you got from the bag?
The gun I had on me the entire time was a 38 revolver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You still feel the weight of the revolver, but this creature saw a big boomstick that was sort of strapped to you and took away that.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
I'm just wondering what I've got in case
Yeah.
I need to lay down some law.
You do hear the gunfire stop, and you do hear a set of doors opening. As you begin to hear that same chanting that was in your head out, surrounding you now. As you do see there's some light beginning to illuminate from the other side of the bag.
All right. Yeah. Just let me know when they lay me on the table and rip my shirt off.
Okay.
now, did we check? We checked Anton, and we know.
Well,
he's dead now?
I holster my 1911, still empty. Rack 2 more shells in the shotgun. Then I'm gonna walk over to Anton, check real quick his pulse.
He has no pulse. You do
Alright,
see
then
in
I'm
front of him.
gonna-
You do see there is a hole, sort of like in his stomach, and there is different organs sort of laid out.
Then I'm not even gonna check the pulse.
Oh,
I'm not even gonna check the pulse.
yeah,
I'm
no.
gonna look at him for half a second. She'll be like, "All right, dead, got it."
No, yeah,
Go over
there
to
was a
Doc.
hole and organs that looked like when he ripped out his arm, he threw the organs on the ground.
guys, is my skin
Where's
intact? Is my
Frederick?
skin okay? Guys, is it?
You look behind you. The door that was open, Frederick is nowhere to be inside.
God damn it!
Got it. Shooting
Now
Frederick.
his skin's gonna get fallen off. My skin's falling off.
you
Anton's
think-
already got his skin
You
falling
talk about
off.
it. What's wrong with your skin?
I gotta make sure it's on, right? It's not falling off.
I'm not gonna answer you. I'm gonna go over to Doc.
Just, I feel like everybody's skin's falling off.
All
We'll
the
go to Doc and check his wounds.
He definitely has a pretty nasty gash in him.
I'm gonna attempt first. I'm gonna attempt first aid to try to stop the bleeding and whatnot.
Perfect.
1d6 combat rounds. 3.
Can I?
You have to roll
I-
a mechanical repair roll or a firearm skill roll once per round until succeeding.
I failed the first aid. I can't use luck. It's too much, and I'm scared to push.
All right, my gun's totally broken. So whatever.
I'll make you a deal. You bring me your gun. You try to fix him, and probably the skills will be better set for that, anyways.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure your skin's not falling off, Doc.
And I'm gonna take his 1911 and try to fix it.
Okay.
I
mechanical
got a
repair-
5.
Oh yeah, that
Okay.
absolutely. That first aid that just stops any stops
He
bleeding.
heals.
So.
He heals 1 wound, and he doesn't suffer any other issues,
Okay.
ongoing issues,
That's-
other than like disease and stuff.
So I heal 1.
you heal 1,
You heal 1.
but you are bandaged up and not bleeding out.
So you said mechanical repair or firearms?
Yep, and you have to do 3 of them.
Okay.
Wait. Can I just let you all know something I just realized? Oh no, never mind. You only did 1 damage. I thought if Charles didn't poke me, I would have lived. I thought for a second, I was like, I think if Charles didn't poke me.
So if I fail the first one, does that mean I can't do it again?
You just have to keep going until you succeed. But if you fumble, so a 96 or higher, then the gun can break more.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not get a 96, that's for sure. Failed again. Okay. Not a 96 or more.
Now you know how I felt.
8. Jesus, I'm failing again, but that one was an 80. 70? What the fuck?
Yep.
There we go. That's one. There's one. 89. That one was close. Scary. 30. Got that one. So that's 2.
Well, since we know he's dead, I'm going to
There's guns fixed.
quickly check Anton and make sure that we spread around his ammo and all that junk.
Yeah, what did you have?
I had the pistol that was tossed to me from Frederick's back.
I don't want that.
I had some cash.
We'll divvy
I had
that
a
up.
machete, and I had the book that fell, that Woody was wrestling over.
We'll
I
get that
talked her
one.
into giving me that shit.
You don't have like any sort of actual anything else useful.
Well, no, because a lot of my actual belongings, like stuff that would be back in the medical place.
Yeah.
'Cause I just ran. I grabbed my machete and I ran after Fredericks. I didn't stop in any of my stuff.
Okay, then I'll just take. We'll just take. I don't want anything else on them. I'm just gonna take the cash and like split it up between us all.
I'll just give the book to Doc.
I'm gonna spread the cash evenly, however much you had left.
I'd imagine if you try hard and believe in yourself and bring proof of death back, you might be able to collect it.
Yes.
Is your machete? Is that ornate? Is like special to you?
Yeah, it would be.
All right, then I'm gonna fucking put that in my backpack and turn that in. Wait, so are you dead, Doc? What the fuck?
No, he's fine.
I'm at 4.
Oh, okay.
I gave him a book. He can read it.
You have a
I
book.
like my books.
He does love his books.
And now I have more blood to put on the books.
Yay, blood books.
I'm also gonna
Oh
read.
yeah, I forgot. Oh well.
I
Here's this book that makes you bleed more.
I fixed your 1911 and I reloaded it.
Okay.
Thanks.
So there you go, fully loaded and one in the chamber for you. There you go.
All right, you guys have taken your time.
Let's go find the actor and tell
Yeah,
him
we
the bad
gotta-
news.
Doc, are you good to go? You good to move?
Well, I'm not staying here.
Solid point. All right.
Just
well, I guess
kind of don't die. And
Uh,
then I'll go.
I guess off
Say that to Anton.
meta. I mean, on meta, I guess is Travis. Are you gonna try to take over Fredericks, or is
We
Fredericks?
don't
part
know
of the
where
story?
Fredericks is, so
Yeah, I'll just hang out.
he's gonna be the commentary guy.
Because if Josh, if Travis can take it over, then I'll play it more tactfully. But
Oh no.
No, there could be something going on behind the scenes that I'm just not aware of for
Okay,
Frederick.
well,
So
Fredericks is on a very thin ice for me right now.
We
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
trusting him for no reason, and then he disappears.
I low-key blame him for this. If he would have just done his job in the first.
As you
He's
guys
probably
begin
one of
to
those
head
monsters.
that way, Woody, you feel, or as you are walking through and you begin to hear voices on both sides of you chanting, you can see through the bag a little bit. You're definitely in the church altar room that you guys went through and contemplated burning down to the ground, but decided not to. You guys are definitely getting closer and closer to the altar. You do see someone run in behind you guys, shut the door, and then grab a garb off this, off a hook, and garb sort of like throw it up over the whatever they were wearing, and run up next to you.
I'm gonna put my shotgun in their face.
Oh no, sorry, no, that was for Charles. That was as he's getting carried.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was
Sorry.
like, what the fuck?
No, for Charles. No, yeah, definitely grabs the garb and runs up next to you, and he begins to chant along with. You've heard this voice before. It is Frederick's chanting along.
You're muted. I can't hear him.
No, yeah, Donnie, you're muted.
Explained so much.
I was like,
All right, let me recap here. I get to the room that we were going to burn down, and then explain the garb thing.
So yeah, so this person, you can see sort of like through the bag. It's not like completely shutting off your vision. You can see like the fuzzy outline. You see someone run in behind you guys through the double doors, shut the doors behind, and grab like more or less like a hanger. It just grabbed a garb off of it, threw it over what they were wearing, so that way they're matching like the ceremonious robes, and then get up next to you and begin to chant.
And it's Frederick's that bastard.
As the chanting gets a little louder, as as you get closer and closer to the altar, you do see him sort of stop chanting and say, "Sorry, they're a little more difficult to get away from than I would like to admit, but I think this is enough. I think we can bring him here." As you get to the altar, they do indeed grab you with the rope arm and begin to pick you up and place you, as you can feel a cold stone on your back as you're being placed down. The rest of the party, you guys are beginning to make your way up to the church. You do hear just a few, probably about 20, 30 feet in front of you, the door slams shut to the double door to the church. And you do hear a on the other side.
Did we reload your Tommy?
No.
No, because he instead of reloading, he was helping the doctor with the medicine.
I was doing first aid.
So now you're rocking the.
I've got a machete and a M1. Or whatever.
Is it your own machete?
1911.
Is it your own machete?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I took Shelby's.
I know.
Shelby's this is bounty money. This is money.
Yeah. This,
Did anyone take the gun I gave him?
I think somebody has
No,
one.
it's laying in a pile of shit.
yeah, I gave no shits about it at the time. All right. Well, then I guess Doc, stay behind us. We gotta keep going.
Yep.
We're just going right in?
I mean, I can take a peek in the door first if you want. I guess I'll sneakily peek in the door.
It's up to you.
You go to reach for the door and you go to open it. It is locked.
So we're kicking our way in.
We got what happened to the key? The key.
Oh shit.
Didn't Anton have the key?
No, he would have said. Did he have
Yeah, Anton had the key because he unlocked the.
I forgot about it, but I would have said it.
We would have
I
grabbed
wasn't
it.
trying
We
to
would've had
hide
it.
it.
Yeah,
We
no,
would've grabbed
100%.
it,
You
yeah.
guys would have grabbed the key.
Yeah, because we
as you guys
searched
were
this
searching.
poo-filled body.
I'll open it.
It goes. And you guys, as of right now, you can't hear the chanting on the other side.
Well, a Doc probably can.
I mean, you guys all can. Anyone that's up next to that door can hear the chanting coming from the other side.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the internal hearing shit.
No.
I'm gonna like quietly open the door as best I can with like shotgun.
Go ahead
kinda
and
like
roll a
this.
stealth for me. What you do hear, it's very weird. You hear the chant, but you also hear it translated in your head to English. As if it's being read in your brain as English, but you hear it almost exactly what it would translate word for word.
It wasn't sneaky. I found that.
Okay. Do you want to push? Do you want
Um,
to edge? Or not edge,
I
hello.
failed too. So.
Okay.
I guess let's just open the door normally. You know, I'm not gonna bust it down just like a normal like drink.
You try to be sneaky, but you hear. Most of the chanting stops as they sort of
Okay.
the back row turns around.
Oh, it's a whole cathedral.
Oh yeah, no, this is the church, and people are actually in the pews now.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
All right, we're treating this like a bank robber, folks.
Is anybody seeing Kingsman?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I take it I've heard the chanting
Right.
stopping.
Yeah,
at
you've
this
heard the
point.
chanting stopping at this point. You do see
So-
now. You see a body that looks very familiar to you, being placed on a stone slab.
You have
Is
a
my
bag on your
thing
head
off?
still.
No, bag is still on your
Yeah.
head at this point. But you do see now the creature that
recognize-
was invisible before. You see it where its arms would be are two. They look like biceps, but then it splits. Each arm splits into like 6 ropes that are more like tendrils.
Kill it with fire.
And it is roughly about 10 feet tall.
Is he invisible at all?
Oh no, it is full blown, like plain as day. I need everyone to make a sanity roll.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck is that?
Even me with my eyes being covered.
No, you cannot see this thing currently. You just see a rough outline. From your angle, it just looks like a tall person.
Apparently, I
Okay.
don't care because I passed.
Can you see that? It's a 1.
I do see that.
You got a what?
I can't actually see the one though.
Yeah, it's kind of dark in here.
So does this get worse for me the higher my number is?
Yes.
I got a 93.
Oh gosh.
Those of you who,
Really
who
good.
succeeded lose 8.
8.
We succeeded?
Those who failed
Oh my god.
lose 15.
Goodbye, everybody. Oh god, I'm still alive. Okay.
One of the funny is even with the 8 missing, I still pass.
Down to 18 sanity and 4 health.
Yeah, I got a 1. I passed.
You're gonna die. Get out of here.
I'm already dead. I'm just along for the ride now.
Right.
Maybe you should just be reloading my Tommy gun.
You guys do see, as you guys turn around, Frederick's wearing the full garb, but he is holding a very familiar book to you, Woody, as it looks like he is holding the copy of The Lingering Beast.
Like he's holding it to Woody, or like
He's
it's
holding it in his
familiar to
hand,
Woody?
and he's
Okay.
familiar to Woody, as he's the only one that actually see.
Am I close enough to like whisper? to them?
Yeah, you guys are close enough to the group.
Sometimes I told you so. Just doesn't quite cut it.
I'm just gonna point to it and say that's the book that we're here for.
That's the book.
As the entire congregation's like,
Let's get out of here.
It was Mr. Withers.
Where's
I've won
Frederick?
this round of I Spy. I'm out of here.
Like Zoink Scoob, we found the book.
Where is Frederick's in comparison to us?
He's at the
The-
complete other end by the altar, next to this large behemoth of a thing. It is a rather large cathedral-like building. You guys have been here before. Had extremely tall ceilings, and it was extremely long. You guys do remember it was roughly like 30 by 70 deep. So he is definitely some ways away. He's probably about 60 feet away from you guys currently.
Okay, what's that in yards?
3 feet per yard.
Multiply
I
by
didn't
three.
want. I didn't want to do that.
180 yards.
What?
Wait,
What? No.
No, other
No,
way. Divide
other
by
way.
It takes
3.
3 feet per yard.
Right.
The other way.
Divide
the other
by
way.
3.
The other way.
Multiply. So it'd be 20 yards, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Math is hard.
Okay. You were like 180 yards. It's like this is a whole football field.
Yeah, it's a
Almost
football
by
field
2.
cathedral. Yeah, no. That's
It's actually laid out the same. They have a weird fascination with American football for some.
there's even uprights at
yeah.
each end.
and it's just, each one is just a black
okay.
pharaoh, just going like this.
25 yards. Okay.
Charles is about to get his ass kicked.
So
Me?
they all
Uprights.
I'm
they
still
all know
unconscious.
this now, right?
No,
So-
they're gonna use you as the football.
Yeah, that's what we're joking. That's the ritual is to kick you through the uprights.
All right.
Right.
Well, with shotgun in hand, I'm just gonna be like pointing everywhere and be like, Isaac.
James.
Can we just steal the book and go?
Well, here's the problem. They're probably gonna look at that beast to kill us, and they might stand up and try to fight us too.
They might just keep chanting though.
Woody,
Do I have
in your
any
head,
indication what's going on?
as it sort of cuts, you assume someone's probably in here, and then as you sort of from the other end, you do hear Isaac, James. You get a base indication of they're probably here.
So pretty much everyone in the room can probably hear them.
Definitely can hear them. Yes.
All right. Here we
We
go.
were just looking for a
I'm
book.
officially back in.
We're in
Drop
the
the
game.
pretty boy and the book, and we will leave.
All right, everybody, listen up. This here is a robbery.
I'm gonna try intimidate on this one.
Okay.
You intimidate a 10-foot tall rope
None of
monster.
you
I mean,
fucking pricks
he heard a
move.
lot of gunshot, and none of his buddies came back from it. So
It was
So we
his
either
arm.
just piss him off or we actually have the upper hand.
it's a hard no, buddy. Rolled a
You and
73.
intimidating people is.
I could try to push.
I mean, you
Sure.
also have a lot of luck, don't you?
No, I got 24
No.
left.
It's the other two that.
The
have
other
lots
two
of
that
luck.
have luck.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, that
I only
I
got
still have
24
all
left.
70.
Yeah, and he.
Big goose, man.
I
Should
don't
just
wanna
be
spend
spending that.
50 of it.
I'm shooting everybody. Look at me.
All right.
Okay, well, I failed to intimidate.
Yeah.
So you failed your intimidate.
I'm waiting on the response.
Do I still feel bound?
You never felt bound. The only thing that was over your head was
Okay.
just the bag.
I just saw the rope.
Yeah.
I just saw the ropey,
The ropey arms.
the ropiness.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I wait to hear the response.
Both Woody, Isaac, or I guess no, actually everyone, because of that sanity loss. Internally, you do hear, "Welcome home." As the rope monster drops his hold onto Charles, you feel the rope sort of brush away from your skin. That was you were thinking it was holding you up. As you hear, doof, doof, as the monster just sort of turns around and begins to look towards you.
Okay, let's step one. You dropped the pretty boy. We need the book now.
Fredericks
Woody.
just sort of gives a smile on his face. I don't think you quite understand. You don't have the upper hand here, friend.
All
Woody,
right.
start
While we're all
reloading.
talking here,
Tommy gun.
I would like to interject and try to sneak away.
Roll a stealth.
Both. I want to interject and then. Hey, everybody!
Hey, everybody.
I'm interjecting our meta conversation
Yeah.
with.
Oh,
I'm going to roll off the table.
You
That
do
makes
get a bonus
pull
die
off.
because there is a scene happening currently that is definitely grabbing everyone's attention.
Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Didn't know that since my face was covered, but
Right.
what?
So you rolled
It would have been
it.
even funnier if we weren't distracted and he's just like crawling around.
Don't worry, guys. And he's just like rolling. I got
Let's
this.
go.
All right.
Oh, the lights out.
What do I need to roll?
So it's going to be a
Stealth.
stealth, but you get to roll the hundreds place twice, and you get to take the lower of the two numbers.
Okay, stealth. This is terrible. For a base.
Base 20. Base 20.
I get to roll the hundreds.
Hundreds
Die twice?
Yep, and you get to roll that twice. And take the lower of the two.
That's a good thing. I rolled the same number twice.
Would you like
And
to...
I cannot use luck. Yeah, I could push. I can't use luck on this.
Use luck unless it doesn't work.
I can't use luck because the difference is too high.
That checks out.
So
That
then
checks
you're-
out.
Then you're definitely pushing.
I know I need to be stealthy, especially since I can't see anything. Feeling for the edge of the whatever table I'm on. I'm trying to like slide off the table, and this is my push. Here we go. I still failed.
How much of a luck difference? How much of a luck difference?
You can't luck
You
on
can't
the
luck
push.
after a push.
Oh
you,
no, not lucking at all.
You do get
This
your...
is still just a fail.
You do get your bonus die again, though, because it is another reroll.
Oh, all right, I can do that. Yeah, still fail.
Okay.
I failed. I failed my sneak.
You grab the edge. Okay,
No, evil.
And you
Catherine
go and roll,
Zeta-Jones.
but when you go and roll, you actually sort of kick the candelabra that's right next to the altar, and it just makes it a loud clink, 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 clink. The monster begins to turn back around.
And then I shoot it.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it as soon as it takes. I'm gonna put a slug through its back.
Both of you guys go ahead and roll to shoot.
Me too.
I'm gonna take this opportunity.
As you guys sort of just see Charles sort of outreach his arms for the side and just roll off the back.
I actually got. I successed on a hard.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay.
So we both were on point here. I did 10 points of damage.
Okay, I see you.
Oh, I didn't roll damage yet.
I see you, Playboy.
Oh my god!
And
I
that was
rolled a 9.
The
So
slug, I'm assuming.
well, yeah, I shot. Yeah, buck is too far.
Okay, that's what I was assuming. Okay.
I don't even know how to shoot my gun.
I,
in the game.
yeah, that was a slug,
Hold on, how do I do this?
and I rolled a 9 plus a 6, so 15.
So a
15
total of
damage.
25 damage.
To his spine.
So you hear, and then you see the monster flinch up as blood, a purple ichor begins to run down its back. It then turns back around and looks over to you. You do see. I have to pull up this here. You guys need to do stuff.
Yeah, doing stuff.
Okay. You begin to hear as the shots start flying. You do see Fredericks begin to start hiding behind people, using them as meat shields, and you hear him begin to incant something from the book. That is his turn.
Okay, someone needs to pop that dude.
Do we all hear that?
Yeah, you can all hear him begin to incant with the book. Isaac, that is your go. You have no clear shot of Fredericks. You still have the beast that you can still see, obviously, and it's beginning to slowly turn it around.
45 is not really known
Charles
for
compared
penetrating
to?
power, anyways.
Charles is on the other side of the altar, prone.
And then where's Fredericks compared to Charles?
He is probably 20. Roughly about 20 feet to the right of Charles, and on the other side of on the front, using the pew full of people that as cover between you and them. So you'd have to shoot through these people and start mowing down people to get to him.
I see.
You do see that. Also notice that these people are getting to get an aggressive look among them.
Okay.
But it's your go.
I will shoot the monster some more. 'Cause that seems like fun. Definitely a hard hit
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
for 12.
A third shot rings as this monster just sort of, and it just takes one step as it's beginning to slowly turn around and try to go towards you, falls to its knees and just lands face first.
On top of Fredericks. Yeah!
Not quite. In the middle of the aisle.
Okay. Well, that was easy.
Exactly.
Sure.
yeah. Good time, guys.
We still gotta get that book.
It's my turn yet.
Next up, it is actually Charles.
All right. I rip the sack off my head.
It's
Does that take an action?
Day. No, it's easy enough to rip a sack off your head.
Okay, hold on. All right, do I see
Find
Fredericks
yourself in a bathroom.
You pop up.
and the book?
You do see Frederick sort of looking at the book and peeking, trying to peek through the crowd as where he last knew those people were.
Yeah.
And he's sort of just continuing to recite the incantation.
How far away is he?
20 feet from you.
20 feet?
Yeah.
Ugh.
4 squares on a map.
Where's that candelabra I knocked over?
On the ground, right next to you.
Don't you have a revolver?
Is it
Isn't
still
that
lit?
Yeah.
I threw it. What's Fredericks wearing? Does it look flammable?
I mean, yeah, it looks like a cloak.
Yeah, we're in the desert. It's probably wearing some light linens, right?
Yeah.
I throw that some bitch.
Go ahead and roll your throwing. Throw that son of a bitch.
All right. I use 12 luck
To
to
hit.
pass.
Okay. He does not get the dodge because he's
Holy
not
snap.
expecting a candelabra to come flying from behind him. And it hits him. Go ahead and roll a d4 worth of damage.
Plus half your strength or whatever.
Yeah,
It's
plus your
30.
strength modifier. Or your damage modifier.
For unarmed?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, it's a lot of numbers. I rolled a 3 on the d4.
Okay.
My unarmed is 1d3 plus. What's-
Yeah. It just says half the attacker's damage bonus is applied to thrown and missile weapons that rely on user strength.
So, go ahead and roll a d3, because it would be half of a d. So go ahead and roll a d3, and whatever you get, just divide that by 2, and you add that to your d4 roll.
Okay. D3 was a 3.
Okay.
So you're saying
1.
divide that by 2, so it's at 2?
I don't know if it doesn't say if it rounds or not.
Yeah, so we'll just round and make it a 2, so a total of 5.
Okay.
You hit it. The back of his cloak does begin to smolder a little bit. And he now is aware of you as he's still beginning to incant. But he is definitely thoroughly pissed and now slowly beginning to catch fire.
Perfect.
Sorblin was
So
not
that-
happy with that
so-
choice.
So that's pretty much my action, right?
Yeah. Would you like to take cover back behind the altar?
Oh yeah, I kind of like slink away behind the altar
Okay.
if I can.
Yeah, easy enough. James Billsworth.
I'm gonna. How far can I run and shoot?
What's your movement?
I don't know.
Should be up at the top of your character sheet.
Oh, movement rate?
Yep.
It says 7. So
What is that in?
I can move 7 and
It's
shoot?
7 yards. I don't remember.
Let me double check real quick.
I have this pulled up
Oh, you have sweet niblets.
relatively. So if you know it.
7 units of movement. Seven Ashtons.
It's like moving while attacking.
That's probably what he's going to be doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna move as close as I can. Well, I'm gonna move within 10 yards of him.
It's going to be your move rate times 5 meters.
Oh, I can move so far.
Yeah, well, that's just like
Okay.
your full movement. That's like, running your movement
Oh, okay.
around.
That makes more sense.
So I can move and shoot?
Yeah,
Or
it's
no?
not. Yeah, it's not it's not an action to move.
Okay, then I'm gonna move. I can basically get right on top of him, can I?
40 meters, so that's about
40 feet, which is. So it's 40, and then you'd have to go to get in within line of sight. You'd have to go 40 feet.
40 meters is about 43 yards.
Oh, I can go
So
far.
you have 35. You have 35. So
Yeah, so
is
you'd
30
be
38
5
yards.
feet short of being able to get line of sight of him.
Okay, but can I get into? Okay, so I'm gonna just get as close as I can to him.
Okay.
Wherever that is so I'm guessing I'm running up the middle pews.
Yeah,
and he's
your
like going over.
middle aisle. He's off to this right side.
Is like yelling something. If I yelled something, is that gonna take a turn?
No, you can go ahead and yell something as long as it's not anything.
I'm gonna run as close as I can. Yell, everybody get down. Did anybody move?
No one.
drop
All right,
the
then I'm just gonna shoot at him and hope one of the buck hits him.
Yep. Go ahead and roll to shoot.
I don't care if
an
kill.
extreme to hit him.
I've been doing that the whole time. I should have just shot at him.
Need a 15. I got a 53. No, I couldn't even hit that with my luck. Yeah, 53.
You definitely catch multiple people in that spray. Go ahead and roll damage for that.
Okay.
You didn't hit
They're
your
cultists.
target, but you did hit a
They're
target.
cultists anyway, so.
Are there more cultists down here than we thought were in the city? Because wasn't the population pretty small?
Population
There's only
was
7 people in the town.
Yeah, was 7. And when you guys were going through here the first time, you heard a large crowd of cultists that were chasing you through the tunnels. The last time you were here. What'd you get? Ooh, that's
boy.
pretty.
18 plus whatever.
It's just 18. It's just 46.
Nice. So you spray into. You drop probably about 4 cultists with that spray.
I'm just gonna drop it and pull the 1911 then. Then my turn, I'm assuming, is ended at
Oh,
that point.
absolutely, yeah. Next up, we have the group of cultists. They will go ahead and begin to. The people that are sitting in front of him sort of broaden their shoulders a little bit and just become more of a meat shield for him. The other half. So as you guys are looking around, there is a ton of cultists in here. But the other half begins looking around towards the altar and begin looking for the person that they were, in the process of sacrificing to complete something. And begin to shift away towards the altar. The other half of that left side of the room runs out the left door that you guys went through the first time you guys were down here, when you guys ran through the church.
Maybe they're coming to their senses and getting the hell out.
Let's see here. Okay. So that is that. And then we'll go ahead and say you guys have roughly 10 cultists that are starting to make their way to you with their fist and get ready to try to fight you guys, but they do not make it to you.
Who?
Whoever's still next to the door. So I think that is still Isaac and Woody are the only two left because James went running forward.
I know anything about James. He's not that great in a fist fight.
We found that out on the ship.
Not only do I have plenty bullets, I will happily swing this stolen machete.
Same roll.
In honor of our comrade.
Oh, one thing you did notice when you were up
Ashton.
trying to throw in the candelabra, you did not see Anton. So he might be on the other side of the other side of the large crowd.
Ashton.
But the other side of
Who's Anton?
Right, who's that?
Ashton.
Ashton, yeah.
Ashton. Yeah.
Next up, we have Woody.
And you said the cultists are coming towards us?
Yeah,
the 10?
there's about 10 cultists running towards you guys with their fists out, definitely in an aggravated look.
And you said the other big groups like in a meat shield around the...
Yeah, so
Frigates.
if you think about it, if it's set up into 4 different quadrants, there's the closest one to Fredericks. They're sort of trying to group up and try to protect him as long as they can. The group closest to you on the right is beginning to run towards you. The group on the back left went out the door, and the group in the front left is now beginning to look for Charles.
I guess I'll just start shooting at one of the cultists that's coming towards us.
Okay, go ahead and roll to shoot.
See if I can finally hit something. Oh, okay. I am gonna use luck on this one.
Okay.
So I got a 35, so I'm gonna use 15 luck.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oops. Six.
6. The one in front of you just drops like a sack of potatoes.
At least they're squishy.
All right. Did you want to move?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't want to go closer to a fist fight.
Next up is Isaac.
So are they all like pouring into the middle?
Yeah, that's because they can't climb over the pews, so they have to go into the middle and then head to you guys.
And there's no, and the pews go all the way to the wall?
Yeah, they go all the way to the wall.
All right. Well, how big are the pews?
Like to climb over, or
Yeah.
I mean, they're only probably
They're just normal pews?
they're just normal pews. But they are in like full rows, so it'd be very difficult to try to climb over a pew.
Okay.
In that.
All right, I'll just shoot 3 random cultists.
Okay.
First one hits. That one hits.
Okay.
And I crit the last one. So,
Hey.
you know, just murdering people.
Murdering all the people.
12, 8, and 9. In that order.
Dead, and dead. 3 more cultists drop. You guys have probably, you can tell you have 6 more cultists running at you.
I'm ready.
Your body is...
I ready myself with my machete.
that rhymed. Charles!
Okay. I'm behind the altar,
Yep.
right?
You're ducked down
And
behind the altar.
There's about 8.
Didn't a group of cultists kind of break from me,
Yeah, they are...
separate from the rest of the group?
Right, you're currently down behind the altar, so you can't see them yet. But you do hear that. You can hear the footsteps on the stone floor heading your way.
Alright, well I grab my gun, make sure it's all good,
It
and
is.
I just, expose, any exit points?
Not from this angle. You have to either go through all the way, run down to the way out through that you guys came into, or there is that double set of doors on the right side where
The
you
ones
guys...
we'd left from earlier?
Correct. Those are the only 2 exit points.
Okay.
So is Frederick's completely surrounded? Is that my understanding?
For the most part, he has a small opening in the back, like closest to the wall, where obviously another one's going to shoot him from. But other than that, he has a complete meat shield that he would have to shoot through.
And you can move and take an action at the same time?
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a giant, like a statue?
Yeah, there's a giant
remember-
Black Pharaoh statue behind you.
And that's behind me, away from the cultists following me?
Correct.
Or going after me?
Correct.
Could I make a break for that?
For the giant statue behind you?
A little bit of like a taller cover, and then
Yeah, absolutely.
could I make a break for that and then start firing?
Yep, it's not that far off or away from you. You can make a dash forward and then go ahead and start shooting. As you get a vantage view now, are you wanting to shoot the crowd that's running at you? That's about 10 people, 10, 15. It's hard to tell with the amount of swarming that they're doing. That's running up to you. And then you have the crowd that's protecting Fredericks.
I shoot at the people closest to me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll against the swarming crowd.
Let's see. I'm just rolling my... What am I rolling?
Firearms.
Ooh. That is a hard success. I got a 9.
There we go. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Or my handgun. 10. Let me gather all my die. And I suppose I should say this now. I can fire 3 shots per round.
Yep.
If I take a penalty die.
Yep, so
Right.
the first one, you roll normal, and then the next 2 shots will have that penalty die,
Okay.
which is the D100, and you
I'll-
take the higher of the 2.
Okay. So my first shot's a 3.
It nicks him. It does not kill the first one.
All right. So I'm just firing all 3 of my shots.
Okay.
So when you say roll a D100,
Yep.
so I got an 83 on that. So that's probably a miss.
Yeah, that's definitely a miss. So you can go ahead and move on
All right,
to
so
the second one, or the third shot.
Yeah. The third shot's 31. I'll use what's my firearm? I'll go ahead and use 11 luck on that.
Okay.
Make that a hit.
That third shot hits. Go ahead and roll your damage for it again.
That's a 7.
7. The third cultist, the third cultist drops.
Okay.
Do
my turn.
Next up, it is Frederick's as he continues to read the book. He is. He just continues to read the book, and he's getting louder and louder, almost like if his voice is projecting more than what a normal person would be able to project to. And he pulls out a knife as he's holding the book and is just continuing to read off out of this book. Next up is James.
Okay. I got my 1911 out. I'm assuming at this point I'm close enough to run up to him. Like, how at this point, how many meat shields does he have left, and like where?
So he is pretty much, his back is to the wall, and there is a half circle of cultists that have swarmed into a meat shield formation around him. There is probably about 15 more people that are in front of him, surrounding him in a total. So it probably is a layer of 3 people deep that are blocking in front of him.
Okay. I am.
You can still try to make the shot at him. It would just be an extreme success.
I'm a decently average-sized human being.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna jump on a pew.
Pew pew.
I'm gonna it's not too high, but pew would be high enough for me to be able to look over.
Yeah, I will say that will make it, instead of an extreme, it will make it a hard roll to hit.
All right, I'm gonna shoot my all 3 rounds in the direction of Frederick's.
Okay.
First one is gonna use 10 luck on that one
Okay.
to get it on the hard.
Okay.
I have 14 luck.
Yes.
All right, so 1 hits for sure.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, that one's an 18 without anything.
That hits.
That one's good.
Did you roll both dice though?
Oh, you have to roll the 100.
Oh yeah. So this one was an 8. We'll just remember that. That one's a 40. Nope. Okay.
And then your third shot.
That one is a pass by literally 1 point, but I got to roll the disadvantage dice. That's 00. So yeah.
There we go. Okay, so the third.
So
first
2
thing,
shits.
2
2 shots hit.
Exactly. 2 shits.
So
If Anton taught me anything. 2 shits.
So 2. I rolled.
I had way more than 2 shits on my body.
So I rolled 2d10.
It's like 5.
Yeah, easy. And then maybe 12 in the double bag.
Dang it is Anton.
So
I thought it was
2d10.
Ashton. Where am I going?
I see.
Too much
I got you.
action going on.
That's a fucking 19 plus 4 to Fredericks. So 23 damage to Fredericks.
As he begins to raise the knife, and you can tell that he's starting to look at the people in front of him. As you raise the knife, 2 shots go into him, and he just sort of falls back and the book clatters onto the floor.
We gotta go get the book.
I hope the book is burning.
I'm just gonna scream, leave or you're next.
Take that, mother.
You know, Anton, because you're so helpful, I need you to go ahead and roll your luck for me.
You don't want that.
No, I do want that though.
Oh yeah, I definitely failed. 75.
Okay.
I have like 20 luck.
Yeah.
Okay. The inner row of the cultists begin to duck down and start looking at Frederick's body. So that first inner row of meat shields gets down and starts looking at the body and the book. It is,
Are we still in initiative here?
Yeah, initiative's still going.
Okay.
The cultists are going to go ahead and continue their movement. That group of now that it gets thinner, you've thinned the herd a little bit, Charles. It is 8 people left still charging you. 8 people left still charging you, but there is they don't make it to you because you moved back again, so they're still running towards you. The group that was running towards Woody and Isaac, though, they do get into fisticuff range. So each of you will have 3 people try to beat you down.
And is there? So I have dodge, but is there like penalty dice after the first one or something?
After the first one, you guys will have penalty dice to continue dodging each one because there's multiple people. And after the first one, they get bonus dice because of the advantage they have on ganging up on one person. Okay, so only 1 hit went onto Isaac.
And I dodged it. So
Nice. Okay. I see you, Isaac. And then the 3 for Woody.
Uh-oh.
That's a hit.
Woody with his 4 hit points.
That is a horrible, horrible fail. So we'll say that he bumps into the 3rd one and makes him miss his last hit. So you have to go ahead and try to dodge just 1 hit.
Half your dex.
I failed. 99.
Nice.
I'm dead.
You don't have any luck?
I mean, I don't have,
You just need half your dex.
which is 17, and I just rolled a 99.
Oh, yeah.
You could make it happen, right? I mean, you could dump 60 points of luck.
I only have 55.
It's more than that.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's
I
way
guess
more.
I
you
would,
can,
push.
right?
I would need like 70.
You can't push
Just
on
push.
a dodge, can you?
You
I don't
can't
know.
push on a combat or sanity rolls.
You take 3 points as you get socked right in the mouth.
That was very generous.
It was a D3 and I rolled max, so it was not generous.
So I couldn't have died then, is what you're telling me. Because all I needed was 4.
Well, that's because the other 2 didn't get the or one guy messed up so bad he sort of tripped over the 3rd guy and it wasn't able to hit you. So you could have got clobbered by 3, but you only got hit by 1. So yeah, you now have 3. Each of you have 3 cultists surrounding you. Who just went?
Cultists.
Cultists. Who went before Cultists? I'm so sorry. James did. So now we have Woody. You just got punched in the mouth and have 3 cultists surrounding you.
Woody, get the hell out of here!
They are point blank, so you do get the bonus die, which would cancel out the negative die on your second and third shot if you can shoot multiple times per round with that gun.
Can you with the revolver?
Yeah, you can.
I think up to 3, right? 3
Well,
per
it'll
round?
say. It'll say in the.
I doubt it. Revolvers will be double action, so it's heavy to pull.
Because you and
If
think
that
it's-
revolver even has double action.
I think it's the same as the 38. Let me check.
Aren't
But the
other
38
people
has 3
firing
shots. I
1911
think it just does
stuff?
less damage. Maybe more damage. I don't know. What do you have a 32?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
that's
a
what you
revolver.
handed me.
let's check here.
32.
I have revolvers right here.
All I'm saying is, you guys ever tried to quick fire a revolver with double action?
No, I have not.
It says.
It's
it says
not
1 and
easy.
3.
Yes, I have.
1
It's a
to 2.
1d8.
So well.
It says 1 and 3, so you can take 3 shots.
Yeah.
So your first shot you
2
get the bonus
penalty.
die.
Okay, so wrap.
And then the second and third shot
So-
would just be level shots. You wouldn't get a bonus or a negative for it.
So yeah, it's the same as the 38. Just does less. It does a d8 instead of a d10.
I'm gonna spend 3 luck on the first one to hit.
Okay.
A 38 is a D10.
Yeah, just 1d10, but no bonus.
The creators of this game weren't much
Yeah,
shooters, were they?
Can you only spend luck once here, or can I keep doing it till I run out?
I don't think there's any limitations other
No,
than.
I don't think so. I think every dice roll you can have an opportunity to use luck.
I'm just close enough, so I'm gonna spend 15 more to bring me down to 37 to hit that one. I'm not dying. This is not
Not
this-
today. I've seen too much shit to die from fist fighting.
That one I'm not gonna do because that was a 95.
Okay, so you
So I
have
got
your
2
first 2 hits. Go ahead and roll damage for those.
Got 1d8.
hit. 5 on the first one,
Okay.
and it's a 6 for the second one.
Both of them drop. One person is left next to you.
Please kill them.
Kill that guy. Next up, we have Isaac. You have 3 people
Seeing-
in your face.
Seeing that my buddy is having issues, I will shoot the one on that he's fighting,
Okay.
and then I'll shoot 2 other ones.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause
You get the
screw these
bonus
people.
die because it is within half your or a fifth of your dex.
All right, so I hit the one on Woody.
Okay. And then any of your second and third shots would get just flat rolls because it would have the negative and then the bonus.
Right. Yep. So I'm gonna spend some luck here to hit.
Okay. Okay.
So I hit 1, and I'll just miss the last one. So 1 on Woody takes 9,
He drops as well,
and 1 on me only takes 6.
and he drops as well. So there are 2 left on Isaac, none left on Woody, and there is still the swarm surrounding Fredericks, and then the swarm that is charging, and will probably reach Charles next turn. Next up, Charles. There is a large group of people running at you very angrily.
I can't really run away any further, can I?
No, you're pretty much your back is against the wall as far as this way goes.
Okay. Where's the big dude? The big ropey guy?
The big ropey
He's
guy,
dead.
he's dead, face down in the middle aisle.
Oh, we killed him.
Oh yeah, he died before the combat really even started.
Is that?
Yeah, it was just a little.
Before I took my
confused.
mask off.
Yeah, literally before you even took your mask off, he was dead.
All right. Let me. How's the statue look? Can I knock it over?
Probably not. So it's pretty tall, probably 40 feet tall. It is.
Oh, no, it's pretty
complete
big.
stone. Yeah, it is floor to ceiling tall.
Oh shoot. Where's my nearest exit? Is the side entrance that we left from before?
Yeah.
Is it inaccessible?
Yeah, pretty much from this range because you'd have. What is your speed?
My move rate's 7.
So you have 35 yards. So you wouldn't.
38 yards, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wouldn't quite make it to the door, unfortunately. You'd be closer to them catching up. Like they could catch you through that. I mean, either way, they're going to be looking to get you.
Yeah.
But that way, you'd be closer to your people compared to by yourself up on stage.
Well, so the fastest way to get to the rest of the group isn't necessarily through the mob. It's kind of around them. I could get closer.
You could actually run because they haven't. There's coming up through. Actually, the only way you'd have to either run over the pews, or you'd have to go through them because they have to. The pews sort of touch the walls. So you wouldn't be able to run around the pews on the closer to the wall. So you have to either run over the pews, or you have to run down the main aisle that they're coming from.
Yeah, I'd have to kind of climb over a bunch of pews and.
Or you could roll I don't know if acrobatics is a thing, but you could roll acrobatics to jump from pew to pew.
Right.
Dexterity.
There's jump, which is.
Yeah, I'd either take dexterity or jump.
Can I jump over the mob from my point of advantage?
I don't think so.
Did you gain some superpowers while you were asleep?
Exactly.
You're not acting. Those aren't blanks.
All right. I will. I'm going to keep asking questions. Do we got anything flammable around me?
The tapestry.
And any source of. Yeah, there's the tapestry, and there's still a bunch of candles around, right?
Yeah.
Within reach, you'd think. If I
With
maybe
your speed, you could run around and grab a couple candles.
I lit that tapestry on fire and kind of tried to pull it down, or maybe I'll, for sake of consistency, maybe try to pull it down and then light it on fire and just hide behind it.
That
Is
could
that-
definitely be something you could do.
Something in I'm gonna go for that
Okay. You go
instead
ahead
of trying to jump
and pull
around.
the tapestry down. This will be a relatively easy strength check just to pull the tapestry down. So as long as you succeed on the strength, you will pull it down.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. So you yank the tapestry down, and
That was
you
hard.
go ahead and light it on fire. You did it.
Can I still shoot my gun?
Yeah. You can still shoot your gun. Yeah.
I'll shoot my gun.
You shoot the gun. I will say because you did all that, you wouldn't be able to shoot multiple people. You could shoot a target with it. I wouldn't let you go ahead and do the full round burst because you went and did the tapestry as well.
I missed.
Big sad. Big sad. So you go ahead and rip down the tapestry, light it on fire, stand behind it, shoot your shot. Missed. It goes a little wide.
I'm a little better at improv than I am at shooting.
A little bit. It's like you're an actor or something. James Billworth.
James Billworth. The mob that was protecting my dead man. What are they doing now?
So that group is still behind it, and then the next two are sort of still being a body shield for it, just because they don't know. They're still trying to see behind if he is dead or whatever, or if he just is injured. So they're still trying to see it and protect whatever is going on. You do see as well, because you are towards the front. You do see there is about 8 people just charging straight towards Charles as well.
I will.
Scary.
I'll walk up to like the first, whatever, cultist in front of me I see, and I'll just kind of like grab him and like put the gun in his face and be like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Like, and like rip him to the side. Like I was like, look at everybody.
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Can I push?
You can push. As you're trying to go for this push, the cultist that you grabbed and put the gun to his head, you're telling everyone to get out there. He's just smiling.
Well, that was a success by 2 points. I needed a 35. I got a 33.
Roughly half of the people begin to head off. Out of
Do any of them? None of them have the book in their hand, right? I'm looking.
Yeah, you're looking. No, none of them have the book in their hand. That last wall is still stayed, but a good chunk of the first and second wall have went on. But you still have the guy in your hand with the gun pressed to his head, and there are still about 6 people.
I'm just gonna kind of take this guy, kind of like throw him to the side, not a big deal, and then as I'm like menacing, looking at these people in front of me, I'm just gonna like second nature, just reload the shotgun without ever looking at the shotgun, but like watching them.
It's messed up. I appreciate that. All right. The cultist. First, we'll go with the 2 that are surrounding Isaac, and both of them are going to go ahead and swing at you. That is a success on my end, so you can go ahead and roll to dodge the first one.
I'll spend 5 luck to dodge it.
Okay. And then the second one, you do have the negative die. Well, I have the bonus. That is a success on my extreme success.
He hits, so or they hit.
Yeah. You take a whole whopping 1 point of damage as he just sort of hits you in the stomach as you're dodging the first guy. One of the cultists, 2 of the cultists, will go ahead, sort of look at each other, the ones that are coming towards Charles. Both of them sort of look at each other and grab the burning tapestry and sort of yank it away. Their hands are definitely charred, as it's definitely like burnt their hands pretty significantly. But this allows for the rest to sort of make their way to you. It will be 4 people trying to clobber you down, Mr. Woody. Not Woody. Sorry. Charles.
I was like, where did these people come from?
They just poofed.
Yeah. Now we got teleporting cultists.
Gotta hate it.
I could take on 4 people.
Can't even take on
3.
living by a point.
All
No,
right.
you need to get out of here.
4
Go!
successes.
Run!
I
So
want
you
the
can go
book.
ahead and roll 4 dodges. And then all of them after the first one will have the disadvantage die to it.
Yeah. One fail.
Okay.
Alright. What's the disadvantage is another D100, right?
D100, and you take the higher of the two.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, does it come before or after? 1 success.
Okay.
And 1 fail.
Okay. So
Is that it?
It should
There 4?
have one more. It's just 4.
Okay. And 1 fail.
Okay, so 3 fails, 1 success. 1, 2. You take 5 points of damage as you just get wailed on by 3 cultists that are just decking you left and right. So you take 5 points of damage.
I'm good. Doing better than Woody.
That's true. The group by James. One of the cultists grabs the dagger and runs at you. It makes a swing at the dagger. So go ahead and roll to dodge. That's a success on my side.
What do I roll for that?
Half your dex
half
if
your
you don't
dex,
have it.
if you don't have any points into it.
Okay. So all zeros?
That's
Is good or
that's
bad?
100.
That's 100.
That's
That's
100.
real bad.
So what's a zero? How do you get a zero?
You don't get a
You
zero.
don't
It's
get a 0.
1
you
to
get a
100.
1 to 100. So you get a 0.
Oh, so your low. Sure, best you could get is a 1.
Yeah. Best you can get is a 1. 1 to 100.
And then I got
A 100, right?
a critical bad. Yeah.
Critical bad. You take 7 points as he stabs you decently, pretty good, right in between the shoulder blade.
Your attacker has a knife?
Yeah, he pulled the knife that was currently being held by Fredericks. And then someone does take off running with the book towards the door. As the other cultists begin to run as well, trying to give some body block towards him. That is their action. They are currently only in the middle of the room. So they're in the center hall, or center runway, I guess you would be heading towards the back area. So they're more or less running to Isaac and Woody right now, so that they can head to the back door. Or the door that everyone else has been leaving, excuse me. Next up, we have Woody. You do see there's 2 people next to Isaac, and you do see the guy with the book running right towards you with it, as well as a couple of other people following behind, trying to give covering from James as he's loading a shotgun, grimacingly and being stabbed.
I want to shoot the guy with the book, or attempt to shoot the guy
Okay.
that has the book.
Did you want to make those do the rest of the other other 2 shots as well?
Yeah, I guess I'll do all 3. I'll do the other 2 for the people by Isaac.
You're gonna have to reload.
Afterwards, right? Because it was.
I'm
No, it was
fairly
1.
certain-
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I have to reload 4. You're right. No, I only have 2 shots right now.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
can
for
do
this-
1,
yeah.
and then you could do both of them, and then you'll have to reload for your next action.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I wasn't thinking about
So you can
that.
go ahead and plant one into the guy carrying the book. He'll have no disadvantage, or no, you won't have any disadvantage on the first shot. And then if you want, you can actually decide on it. You can use your like a target if you want to shoot him again. If he doesn't drop after the first shot, you can shoot him again. So go ahead and roll your first shot at him.
Well, the first one's a fail, so I guess I'm just gonna shoot again at him.
Okay.
That's a fail too, but I can spend on that one.
Okay. Go ahead.
I now have 6 luck remaining.
From 70 plus down to 6. Guys, I love combat.
Now's about that time to use it.
Right.
I don't think you get
I
it
have
back,
1
though.
health point. I can't mess around anymore.
Right. Resources have been expired.
7 damage.
He drops and the book goes scattering in front of you. It's roughly about 10 feet in front of you. So you have the speed. You can go and pick it up if you want to.
Absolutely, I'm picking it up.
All right, you go and pick up the book. It's a very familiar feeling book. It is the same texture as the one that you saw the first time. Luckily, because you've seen this book before, you don't have to make a sanity check against it. But you now have sole possession of the book, and that only used 10 feet of movement. So you still have some extra movement if you want to take off running down the hallway.
Whichever direction's gonna get me furthest away.
So everyone's been going down the door to your left. Now it would be
Okay.
on your right because you're facing the back area. So you could run straight, pretty much where you guys came from, and there is no cultists that went out that way.
We'll go that way then.
Okay, you move your full speed. You guys just see Woody shoot off a couple shots towards the guy with the book. He takes the book and just runs. Next up is James.
Not Isaac?
Isaac, I lied. Isaac, I'm sorry, Isaac. There's
So I
two
just
people
watched
on you.
Woody run right by me
Yeah, with the book.
with the book.
Yep, and there's 2 people still on you.
But there's no like opportunity attacks or anything, so
Right.
really. And did he get outside the door?
Oh yeah, he's outside the door and down the hallway a little bit.
Alright. I'm gonna go close the door. Behind him.
You close the door. I always say you have
And then
your
I'll
action.
turn around. And I'll shoot a guy with my last bullet.
Perfect. I will say this music actually lines up so good. It actually hurts my soul.
I can't hear it at all.
But I missed, so it doesn't matter.
Nice. All right. Next up, we have. Yeah, James. No, sorry.
I'm back. I was trying to hear that. Is it my turn? Sorry.
Yeah, it is. It's your turn. There's a guy with a knife in front of you.
Oh, obviously I'm gonna point blank buck him in the chest.
Yeah, you get your bonus die for that.
Oh, I forgot my bonus die. Oh well.
Don't even need it. Got a 9.
Hey, get it, fam. This guy's
Okay.
just dead. This guy's just dead. There's nothing you don't have to roll for damage. This guy's just.
Okay.
He's just a sad boy at this point.
I'm gonna turn and look. Assess situation. Where's Charles?
Charles is up behind you underneath the giant statue of the Black Pharaoh with 4 guys just pounding up on him while there's 2 people sort of shaking their hands as they move to burning tapestry. There is a slew of guys you see running towards Isaac as you see him turn around and shut the door behind him. You did not get the chance to see Woody run out with the book, right? Because there's that mob of people in front of blocking the view between him and you. But you do not see Woody. But you do not see Woody, but you do not know he has the book.
How many is on Isaac?
There's
About
2 on him,
20 or
and
something.
then there's the 5 that are 4 that are running towards him now, because 1 went towards you, 1 died when he was
12.
carrying the book, and then 4 running back.
47.
Yep. A buttload.
So Isaac's back at the door towards
The way out
where
that
we
you guys came in.
Yeah.
Where we came in, yeah.
I guess I'll. Because it says 1 to 2 shots. Does that mean it has to be on the single target, or like can I shoot my one and then pick a different target
You
for my
can shoot
second
your
shot?
1, you can take your second shot.
Okay, I guess I'll turn and shoot the closest cultist in the direction of Isaac.
Okay, go ahead and take your shot.
This one's a slug.
Yep.
I will use 13 of my 14 luck. I have 1 luck. 1 singular luck. And I will land the shot.
Yes, you will. Roll that damage.
1d10 plus 6. 8 damage.
He drops.
Okay.
Okay. Next up, we have the cultists. The rest of them will actually just run right past you, Isaac, and run out the door to your.
I'm standing in front of the door.
The one he
close
left out
it
of, or the other door.
He left out from behind me, right?
Right. They're running
yeah.
to the other door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're trying to reach with the same way the rest of the cultists were running.
That's fine. I don't care about that. I thought you meant they were just like trying to
No.
open the door behind me.
No, they're just dip setting real quick. But the 4 are still going to go ahead and try to beat down Charlie.
They just don't like you, Charles.
Yeah, they clearly aren't paying attention. Like, those 4 are going to, like, turn around and be like, come on, guys. Oh, it's just us.
No, this is bad.
They're out for blood.
First one's a hit.
We had the numbers, and now we fucked up.
Is there a reason why they have initiative before me? Is it because my face is busted in?
No, so it's based off your... Nope, just kidding, because I misread. Yep, no, I misread. It's actually Woody's turn. I'm so sorry. Woody, your go. You are out the door.
Okay.
Yeah, because James just went, so it's Woody's turn. You're out the door. You still hear gunfire.
Out the door?
Yeah, you are out the door in the hallway. You do hear the door behind you shut, and multiple gunshots begin to continue to ring.
Between Woody picking up the book and then me shoot, like, did Charles go at all?
I haven't gone since I was pummeled the first time.
Yeah, I think we skipped a turn for James.
Well, the cultists go... So Charles, and then it goes Isaac, James.
So Charles should have gone first.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and go, Downey. I'm so sorry. I miss you.
Yeah, I was just making sure because
No, you're good. Yeah. So
just
right
want
now
to make sure I don't get pummeled twice in a row.
Right. So yeah, you have 4 people beating on you right now.
How do I get out of this one?
And then there's 2 that are just sort of waving their hands around.
Yeah. And they're just surrounding me.
Yeah.
So in order to run, do I need to roll a dodge?
Yeah, I would say a dodge to try to dodge your way through. Or you can roll a strength just to brute force your way through.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to have to do is bust out of there. I mean, I could fire off a couple rounds.
Yeah.
I don't want that to be my whole turn. Yeah.
You're at point blank, so you would get a bonus die on it. That would take away
Yeah.
from the negative.
I'll try to shoot the other guy closest to like the left of me.
Okay.
You know, like a
Yeah, I got you.
yeah. And that way, there's only one person on that side that I got to break out of.
Yep. So you can go ahead and roll, and you have the advantage on this roll.
Well, I passed that right on the dot. So I got 20 on a 20, so that's a pass, right?
Yep. So that hits. So go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh. That was a 0.
So 10. So that just blows. He just shoots you and he just like hits right through the lower jaw. And he just falls back. So you have your opening.
Okay. Well, I still got one more bullet in the chamber, so I go for the next dude.
Do it. Take your shot. And now this one's just gonna be a straight roll. You don't have your bonus because there's gonna be also a negative on it. So it's just gonna be a straight roll.
Yeah. All right. Well, I missed that. Just trying to decide if I wanted to luck it or not. All right, so I missed that shot, but I from there I just kind of try to beeline it to the rest of the group, to where Woody went, but I probably didn't see Woody leave.
You did not know.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get to the rest of the group.
Yep. So you see now that you've broken through and you made your way down. The only people now that you're sort of broken through, you look around like, wait, what the? And then only realize the only people cultists left in the room were the people that were just ganging up on you. And it's just Isaac, you, and James in the room, and Woody is no longer there. And Isaac in a very defensive position in front of the door.
Hey guys, what took you so long? I was over here fighting all these guys. Would you guys just show up? Anyway.
Next up would be Woody now, because this is order. We did it.
Which door am I? Am I still running from more cultists?
So cultists, you picked up the book and you ran through the door that you guys came from, and then Isaac shut it behind you.
Okay.
And then they ran out a different door. So you currently have no one chasing behind you. Isaac shut the door behind you, and now you are just sort of in the tunnel. You can continue to go if you want.
I mean, I'm sitting at 1 health. I'm just gonna kind of collapse, just kind of like sit down if it's just me.
Yeah, it is
Send it.
just you. So you go ahead and just sit down and just take a moment.
Can you attempt to do self first aid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has to be within an hour of when you took damage, so.
So just don't critical
Okay.
fail and take the point of damage and just kill yourself and you'll be alright.
Jesus.
No pressure.
No pressure at all. 95 or
boy.
less, and you live.
Yeah.
It failed, but I still live. I got a 46. I
Perfect.
think.
Congratulations on not dying. True.
I had to try.
Next up, Charles.
I need to reload my gun.
I say that is a full action just to sit there and reload.
Yeah.
If you want.
I want to know why you shut the door.
You can
Do we
still
deliberate
continue, you can still
during,
continue to move.
Initiative.
Because there are literally cultists running at him. So I closed the door.
But they're going the other way.
Well, now they're going the other way.
So do we still have active fighting cultists?
Yeah, you still have the 6 that are still in the room.
6. I thought they were running towards the door.
No, so there are 6 that were up
they,
on the
they were too busy
stage,
beating me up.
and then there was a 6 that was leaving from the huddle area that you were at that left out. So there's still the 6 that are up there on the stage, with 2 with the burnt hands and 4 that were beating up Charlie.
Okay.
So you're reloading and continue to walk towards the door that Isaac is holding, Charlie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get as close to the door, the wall as possible while I reload.
Okay. Isaac.
I reload.
Okay. James.
I got the 1911 out. I still got 5 shots left in magazine. I'm just gonna fucking turn towards the six or 4 on stage.
There are 6 up there total.
6 on stage, all fucking empty-handed, and just kind of fucking scream in this angry southern like, "Ugh! Try it." Just point. I'm just like, try it, as in like, you're unarmed and I have a pistol and I have enough rounds to kill you all that they know of.
Roll. You just want to intimidate them?
I guess.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got a 20.
Yeah, you did. Okay. The cultist will go, and they take off running like bitches. At first, you think they're running at you, and then they sort of just wrap back into the middle aisle and begin heading. But it looks like now towards Isaac and Woody. But that they can't make it all the way there. So they make it halfway down.
Okay, so do I still have my turn?
Yeah.
So they're running at me?
No, so you're off in front of the pews on the left side. If you're like on the stage looking out, so you're in front of the pews.
I was on the closest pew, to like in the middle of the aisle. So it's like aisle pew, and then Fredericks was here or here, whatever the one. I was on like just the edge.
Yeah,
so
okay,
I'm still in the. Like,
so they're
close to the
technically
middle.
running at you, but they aren't looking combative like they were.
What? It's fucking. I don't know that.
No,
I'm shooting.
Yep, they are running towards your direction, as that is the only way to get out of this situation.
There's no.
So
it's the.
Both the doors you have to go down the aisle to get to. So right now you have 6 angry cultists after you yell "tried me" that are running at least towards your general direction.
And their facial expressions
do not look aggressive.
Do they look scared?
Yeah, they look like they're just trying to run for their lives. But they realize the only way to get by is to run by you.
Okay, then I will hope, and I'll just kind of like follow them.
Please don't. No, they take off running by you. They take a right and head down the hallway that is open. But you all are now the only 3 individuals inside the church.
All right.
Did we get the book?
Once they're gone, I'll kick open the door and see where Woody went.
You kick open the door, and you see Woody sort of plop down right outside the door, holding onto the book.
So do I see the book?
I failed first aid, so I'm just mushing blood around too.
He's moving his the book like in one arm, trying to like pat blood. It's like, help, please.
I heal you. You're at 2 hit points.
Yay!
As I come down and fix your crappy bandaging.
I reload my gun forward.
But yeah, I'm also gonna reload very quickly, like as I walk over there. But I'm gonna walk over like once he's done patching up and I'm done fully reloading my 1911 and everything. I'm just gonna grab him with my right arm after I holster everything, because this one is still like this. I'm leaving the knife in there. It's keeping the blood from coming out.
You see that he is walking around picking him up, and you see there's a knife just plunged into his shoulder. Not like bleeding or anything, it's just plugging it.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab fucking Doc. I just don't remember the name. But that's fine. I call him Doc anyways.
Right.
Grab Doc by the fucking nape of his jacket, fucking pick him up, and let's go. I just say let's go, and we start walking towards our exit where we came in.
Is my shotgun in the room anywhere?
It does not look to be, no.
I I will get you another one. Let's go.
Yeah, we don't
Someone
have
was
time.
wielding a knife, right?
What?
One of the cultists was wielding a knife?
Yeah, you see
It's in my shoulder.
It's in his
It's
shoulder.
in your
blade.
shoulder?
It's in my shoulder.
James' shoulder blade.
Okay,
It's not a
Cool.
good time.
just making sure.
Yeah.
Wasn't there someone else with us?
Shelby's dead. We gotta go. Come
Who?
on.
I'm gonna go get Shelby.
Alton?
What? He's covered in shit and his organs are on the floor.
I know, but I don't like to leave people behind.
Where is he?
Okay, fine, great. Doc, you got the book?
Yep.
All right, we'll see you at the exit
Let's
then.
get the fuck out of here.
Like,
Okay.
How did I even get here? What's going on?
What is that?
I'm gonna be
We'll
dragging.
explain it later.
Yeah, we don't have time to catch you up right now.
I'm gonna be dragging Doc as best I can.
Yeah, it is definitely a bit of a struggle. You're pretty banged up a little bit. The doc is definitely banged up. You guys have seen better days, but you guys are able to head your way there. Isaac's pretty much unscathed, so he's able to power a little bit ahead to go ahead and make sure he gets Anton, pick him up, and sort of just carry him out. So you guys get to the exit, or towards the exit. You guys can choose which exit you guys want to head up. You guys have two that you know of. You guys have your exit that you got, or for Frederick's house, or you have the one for Abigail's house.
I'm gonna vote Abby.
Poop up. Yeah, we gotta poop up.
I'm gonna vote Abby. That way, hopefully, she's there to help with the wounds. Well, what do you say, Isaac?
Yeah.
Also,
Alright.
we gotta poop up. It's still nighttime.
I am not fucking worried about pooping up right now.
So you guys go ahead and head back through the poop room.
I poop up.
You're just gonna have to leave Isaac. I mean, you're gonna have to leave. What's his face down there? Because that's a 90-degree ladder
Yeah.
or a
Yeah,
fully.
no, we're gonna have to figure out how to get him up. But
Figure
Is
it
there
out
a duffel
later.
bag full of poop around?
No, not in this room. There's not
I
a duffel
don't-
bag full of poop.
I don't even remember where that
Just
is.
wondering. Not that I would know of any
Duffel bag
duffel
full of
bags full of poop.
You do see in a pile of poop. You do see your shotgun that is sort of laying in the middle of the poop room.
Oh, nice. I grabbed it.
Yeah. You guys go ahead and head up. You guys hear
I'm gonna let you.
who's heading up first?
It would have been Isaac, right?
I
Or
will.
Isaac and,
Okay.
Unless someone
One of-
else is.
Let's have one healthy guy head up first. Check it out. The other healthy guy go last to make sure that. Yeah, I'm climbing up one arm. Like, I'm legit.
The last
like,
time I was last, it didn't work out too well. So
I'm carrying Anton, so I can't really
So-
I would have to set him down and then
Yeah.
somebody
well,
else.
I want to go first.
He's like, I won't be up there.
Yeah.
You do hear when you get closer towards the top of the ladder. You do hear a music box playing once you get about a fourth away from the top of the ladder. You start hearing a music box, and you hear Addie sort of humming along to it.
Yeah, well, I kind of I inch in. I open. Hey, Eddie.
When you say "Hey, Addie," you do see her. You hear instantly. She sort of stops singing, and you do see a pair of feet laying. And the only thing you see is a pair of feet exposed from the other side of the bed.
Just a pair of adult feet.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Sounds like a slugging little girl. Right?
Yeah. Is that Abigail? Who's in here? I continue going forward. I'm like in a hurry to just get out of underground.
As you sort of break through, you do hear the
I'm just slithering out of that hole.
No. You do hear the loud buzzing again.
Yeah.
But you, as you climb up, you do see Abigail sort of sprawled out on the other side of the bed, and Addie's just full of blood with a hand in her knife, or a knife in her hand.
Okay. So Addie kind of killed Abigail.
She is currently like taking the knife out of Abigail.
Okay. I continue slithering out of the hole of the ground.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a lot of monsters down there, so I'm just gonna come up here and we're gonna talk about what's happening right here.
You just murdered the lady that you like, and now don't
I
worry.
didn't really like her. I hardly knew her.
You do see that she is sort of shaking a little bit. But okay.
I'm gonna push Woody up, like I'm making him climb, and as I'm like right behind him, like kind of shouldering him because this arm is sticking right here. So I'm like kind of shouldering him, like telling him to go as I quickly grab the next rung.
You guys
climb up.
make your way up, and you guys see the exact same brutal scene as you see that Charles is sort of trying to calm down the situation and at least try to figure out what his next talking point's going to be.
Is Isaac up yet?
Isaac is not up yet. I think he's the last one to go.
Addie, did you do this?
As her hand is like the knife is in her hand with blood all over her arm.
I'm gonna I'm gonna look at Charles. Like, did you see her do this?
She at least pulled the knife out of her chest.
All right.
Could I?
All three
Could I have that
45
knife?
rounds directly into the little girl.
As I reach, kind of like put an arm out to kind of like.
As soon as
grab
you're
this
like,
knife?
she pulled the knife. As soon as I hear, he's like, well, she was pulling a knife at her. I'm like, okay, unholster, just bang, 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 bang.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to shoot.
First one is a success.
Okay. You don't have
Then
to roll.
these are disadvantages.
No, you don't have to
These
roll.
are disadvantages. Right?
You don't have to roll anymore.
Okay. I didn't know if a demon girl had a lot of health. Who knew?
It's Cthulhu.
Do I need to roll damage at all?
Nope.
Okay. I just dropped a little girl.
Yep.
James is fine with that.
I just turn and look at him like, all right, let's get out of here. I tried to resolve the situation peacefully.
We actually have to stay here for the night.
Yeah, it's been roughly about 2.5 hours since you guys delved into the cave. So you guys are definitely still in the earlier part of the night, as the scarabs and the bugs are still flying around.
I'm gonna yell down the whole Isaac, we're good.
Shut up.
Isaac,
Yeah,
you heard
Isaac, we're good. Get up here.
you heard 3 gunshots, sort of, or 1 gunshot just ring as soon as he got up there.
Well, just
Was there
don't
someone
or
up
shut
there?
up.
Not anymore.
All right. Fine. Is there like a sheet and some like rope?
Can we potentially worry about the living injured first?
So I say there's a lot of dead people around here. Let's just forget about Anton. And let's just get out of here.
Yeah, I'm kind of. Also, we do need body parts to bring the scarabs back.
Wait, what are we talking about?
That actually.
Let's just get out of here. Go back to America.
Maybe we
can't-
clean
We
off.
can't really
Anton.
like walk out into a bug storm.
I know. That's why I'm
We can't.
saying we.
Do you
No.
want to rub yourself in poop?
I don't want to rub
Yeah.
my open wounds in poo. So no.
We also would have to rub our camels in poop. And
We rode up on the village. We, in a good amount of time, our camels are still outside, are they not?
no, I put them in the stable. If you
corpses.
remember.
Oh, luckily he did. I was gonna say the corpses of your camels eaten by scarabs are out.
That's what I was worried about, so I made sure that didn't happen. Because I'm
True.
not ahead.
Uh,
We've been watering them.
Isaac, just
It's only been a
Isaac, just,
day.
like as we're like, you're like, well, can you help me with fucking? I'm like, Isaac, dear God, please just get up here.
Why do I need to come up there if there's just dead people up there?
Fuck Anton, come on, man. He's a monster anyways. We'll fucking say a prayer when we get up here. We got better things to worry about than trying to get a dead body out.
Like what? Where are we going?
Right now, we're gonna bandage the wounded.
I already did all the bandaging.
Really?
But I
So I
could.
don't have a knife still in my arm.
You can't do it yourself? You can't have the doc do it?
The doc is probably dead asleep at this point. He's probably, as soon as he got off the ladder, it was like, oh, thank the God.
Fine.
I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm going to look at Woody. Is he awake?
How excited are you to have your hand on this book again? After
I mean, I'm absolutely. If I had
Is he still holding the book?
Oh, he is
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. I think he actually had.
I'm not letting him hold the book.
I'm pretty sure he has an obsession with the book that he got after getting it the first time. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, after the first time
I'll start climbing up then.
I mean,
You head up there. You do see that Abigail has been stabbed, and there's a single bullet hole inside of Addie.
that was necessary.
I immediately check if my skin is falling off.
It is
And,
not.
Why are you worried about your skin falling off?
Apparently it falls off when I see dead people. So, you know.
I must have
I
missed
don't know.
that.
I just have to check it. It doesn't matter.
As GM to player, he when he was climbing up the pile of dead bodies, he was moving skin off, and he failed a sanity check, so he had
that's right.
reaction. He has to make sure anytime he sees a dead body, that his skin isn't falling off.
James, you heal
I remember.
1 HP.
Am I bleeding?
You are.
I'm assuming the knife is pulled out.
Yeah, when I pulled out, you are bandaged, and you have 1 HP.
Okay.
How are my wounds?
I'm gonna examine this knife. Is it a fancy knife or is it just a knife?
It's just a knife. It's nothing fancy.
That's a knife.
Exactly.
I'll take that
Is
knife.
anybody else wounded
I'm
that I
just gonna
haven't
throw
dealt
this
with
at him.
already?
You haven't healed me.
He's just got
Not that I
physical.
need healed.
Right. He's just got like punches, bruising a little bit, not anything
So-
like.
I'm gonna be sore tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have anything for that. So
I'm gonna take the 2 dead bodies as they're doing that. I'm gonna drag them and throw them down the hole.
I don't even have like morphine or anything, so I can't really.
Don't have any ibuprofen.
Okay.
We already used all of it on the way here.
Come on, man. Just a little. Got any Advil, man?
I mean, she was a doctor. Maybe she has some stuff here. We could like.
As
ransack
you're
this place, but that's
moving
about
the
it.
bodies, James, you do see their book is next to where Addie was. That everyone was talking about the first time that they were in here.
Okay. I'm just as I'm doing this, I'm gonna point out to Doc, like, Doc, the book's out. The something. There's the book. It's your job.
I guess I'm gonna crawl over to the book, so I have 2 books.
Now you have all the books. As you have the one book, it is the same book that you were very hesitant on giving her back last time. Except
Okay, that's
there's
what I
been
was thinking it was.
there's been additional stuff in there, but it's not the same handwriting. Originally, this handwriting was sophisticated looking. It was someone who had a lot of knowledge. You know, the notes in there were doctor level notes that Abigail was talking about. The new notes are.
I don't know if you should. I don't know if you should be going through that book, man. You're at like a high risk of dying from a paper cut right now.
It's so true.
As you go and continue on to the next couple pages, you see it's a child's handwriting beginning with it. Abigail's acting weird. She's starting to mutter some stuff, saying that they were monsters.
Oh, wait, she's still alive?
No, this is the stuff that he's reading in the book.
This is
Abby said that they were monsters, but I think monsters hide in plain sight. She's reaching for a knife. She fell, knocked herself out. Wait, she landed on something. I hear a noise crawling up.
So she
Oops.
just fell on the knife. I think we shot the girl for no reason.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Why do you think that?
It looks like her handwriting, and it looks like Abigail fell on the knife.
Why is a little girl taking notes like that?
I don't know. I don't completely believe this yet either, but that's what it
Yeah,
says.
it sounds like a cover up, and to be honest, even if it was a complete accident at this point, I
She
don't
was dead
care.
anyway.
I don't give a fuck.
She would have died eventually.
I don't really need to justify this any more than I just don't care. I care about getting my crew out. I'm gonna chuck dead bodies down the hole.
I tried to calm things down, but it ended the way it ended.
I ain't got time for that.
A few moments go by after you drop the bodies below, and the buzzing stops. And you rehear it, but down below.
I vote we make it back to our camels.
I'll close the hatch. We can't go back down there.
I'm gonna search the place for any sort of water and food.
There is definitely some bread in there that is edible, hasn't molded or anything like that, and then there's a couple of water skins that are filled with water.
I'm gonna take all that. Do I notice anything of use? Do you want to let me roll spy hidden?
Yeah, I mean,
Is man not gonna find anything?
use of survival, nothing more than what you grabbed here with the bread and water.
Okay, that's all I care about is survival food.
Yeah.
Or survival stuff. I'll and then I'm gonna peek out the window, see if I see any bugs.
You do not see any bugs.
Do I see any people?
You do see some people in a dark robes scattering out from different houses.
I'm going to reload my one bullet.
As they sort of scatter out from the houses, they spread out. They immediately. So you can see people where the edge of town is and go into the desert. You see them just run out into the desert.
Okay, so they're not. So they're gone. They leave.
They're trying to get out, but they're just using the different exit paths that are down below.
Okay. But so if I were to walk outside, they're not going to be in front of me. They're gone.
Yeah, no. You have people that are, from where your vantage point is, you don't see any. You see a couple that pass by, but they're not trying to get into houses or anything like that. They're just trying to leave. But from where you wait a few moments, and you don't see any more pass by.
All right. Any lanterns?
No, they're trying to seem like. There is a bull lantern that are sitting next to the door.
I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna be like, guys, let's wait a second. We should probably get out of here.
Let's go.
All right. I'm gonna wait for the crowd they're trying to leave to kind of die down a little bit, and then I'm gonna lead them out. I'm gonna grab Doc. I'm assuming it's hard for him to really do much. I'm gonna try to pull him along.
Yeah. You guys make your way back to the stables. And get your camels and begin to make your way back to the port city.
Will we, on the amount of stuff we grabbed and took, would we be able to make it?
Yeah, because you still had all
We
the
have an extra
resources.
camel.
Yeah, we have an extra camel.
Okay.
And you guys also have all the resources, like the water you were preparing yesterday. You have all that extra stuff like that. You guys have enough. You guys will be able to make it.
So we just ate not really that long ago.
Yeah, you guys ate a meal just 3 hours ago. Anyway.
Yeah. I just want to get far enough. I just want to get far enough to feel safe.
Yeah.
And then
May or
fucking
may
pass
not
out.
have been human or something, but
Now, that's a different conversation.
We hunted snakes. I think it was snake and camel, like they said, but it's fine.
You guys
We'll never
do
know, Isaac.
make it back to the States unless there's something specifically you guys want to do in Egypt before you guys head out.
No, I don't.
Take a comfortable poop in a private or a public bathroom.
Okay.
The only thing I would do is just read the books whenever I can. Slowly die from insanity.
I'm gonna heal. How long does it take us to get back?
How long did it take you guys to get there?
It took us 5 days.
Yeah,
to get
5 days to get there, so it would take 5 days to get to the port city.
So 5 points of health back.
Yes.
It's 8 hours of sleep.
Yep.
Almost 4 days.
To study that full book, by the way, The Lingering Beast, it would take 12 weeks to fully read that book from cover to cover.
So I brought it down to 11 weeks and 2 days.
The ship ride will be pretty long, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, realistically, you could take it, ride the ship there, read it all the way there, and then because that was a long trip just from Egypt to England, and then England back over to America. So
I'm not like rushing to read it, but anytime I have the chance on our way, I'm gonna take a
I want
look.
to go pay that author a visit and just commit cold-blooded murder.
What?
I like that. It hasn't been done already, so.
You finished the book.
Side mission.
I need you to roll a d10 for me.
$10.
You lose 10 sanity. Your myth.
I almost have less sanity than health.
Your Cthulhu
I thought you had one
mythos
health.
is now +7.
And I already had a +3, so that's
Yep.
10 now.
Yep. And you now know 4 spells that are listed inside this book.
Worth.
Contact Cthulhuian, Contact Elder Thing, Contact Shud Mel, and Red Sign of Shud Mel. I'll send you all of this spells.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to write that down. What's the spell?
But that's the list of spells that you now
Okay.
know from this book.
Yeah, none of those are good. Thanks.
They're usually not.
As you read the book, Shud Mel is just another name for the Lingering Beast, which, as you can probably guess by now, is another name for Nyarlathotep.
So you can talk to the fucking thing.
I think I already was.
Briefly, you had brief conversations. Now you can contact that and other elder things that go bump in the night as well.
Oh, an elder thing is its own thing.
Mm-hmm. Life is now a little bit scarier in the shadows than before you came back to Egypt. You guys arrive in America, and you set up your meeting to.
I call my agent.
Yeah, he's freaking out a little bit. You haven't contacted him in like 12 weeks.
Yes, I'm fully healed up now.
Apparently they don't have. Apparently you can't call across the ocean.
Right? Who knew?
You could have sent a telegram.
Yeah, you could have
if
sent a
wanted.
telegram if you really wanted to once you got back to England.
No, they have Egypt.
That's fair. I guess you would have been in the port city. Anyway, you go ahead and set up a meeting with Anthony Liptel, which, as many of you remember, is the gentleman who set up this job in the beginning. You guys are able to meet with him. You guys are a little, I wouldn't even say jet lagged. You guys have taken time. You know, it's been quite a long boat ride over across. You guys slowly, gradually get back into America time. Exactly, America time.
Eastern Freedom Time.
Exactly.
It's freedom o'clock.
And you all walk up to his house. The butler is still standing outside as he is awaiting you, and he offers you all to come in. You do see Anthony is sort of sitting in his study, where you guys met for the first time, with a couple of definitely the beasts that were hanging up on the wall, and the wall-to-wall, floor-to-ceiling books that were there as well. And he's just sipping on something in a small glass. Ah! I was wondering when you guys would get here, but I appreciate you guys taking the opportunity to get here as soon as you arrived back inside the States. I hope it wasn't too much issue.
I don't know how you did it, old man, but that was quite the adventure, quite riveting. I don't know how much you had to pay those actors, but boy, was I shaken up. Anyway,
talking about?
You thought that was fake? You thought what we went through was just some
did
play?
you see what we went through?
Yeah, we lost people. We had to kill people.
Where?
Do you know him?
I
Did you
don't
know
even-
him before?
Are you? I'm focusing on fucking. Is this a joke to you? Are you joking?
Why would I be joking?
So you're
Do you
delusional.
actually
Got it.
expect what we went through wasn't set up?
Are you trying to like joke, like fake him out, or are you just trying to convince us in your own head?
I don't know what you're on about, but it is nice to be back in the States. And we got the job done.
Speaking of, where's that Shelby fellow?
He's dead because that was real.
I'm sure he's just sipping on a martini back at Constantinople.
I'm grabbing you by your jacket shirt and I'm shoving you in a wall.
Whoa! We can talk about this other points, but please refrain
James,
from
let the
this.
crazy guy go.
I'm sure whatever you
I
guys
think-
went through over there is a little traumatic, and I sincerely apologize for your guys' loss.
I tell the voice in my head out loud. Can you believe these guys?
Anyway,
I'm just gonna go walk over to Isaac and just sit next to Isaac and just try my best to just sit there and
just focus. So, tell me, please. What was it like over in Egypt? Did you find Fredericks or?
To say the
Yeah.
least.
can we just get our pay? Give him the fucking book.
Yeah, Doc, where's the book?
Well, I guess I'll get the book and hand it to him. I got everything I needed out.
He look. Oh, that is actually hideous. What is that? Is that camel skin? And he sort of just takes the book. These pages, I've never seen anything like this before. Okay. Well, and almost like as a prized possession, he sort of just puts it down carefully. Stares at it for a second. So, back to business. Can someone remind me what exactly our deal was? It's been quite some time since you guys left here.
Whatever it is, it won't be enough. What was it again?
I believe it was $800 each.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to buy like some stock in my company at this point. Like,
What? Is it really only $800?
you
I think it
know,
was actually less. I don't remember
I
what it
thought
was,
we
but I think it was less than
negotiated
800.
higher.
It was originally less, but it would negotiate it higher to $800 plus additional fees if it became a dangerous situation,
Oh,
dude.
which it definitely
Well,
did.
well,
I'm gonna hike it up to
That'd be
dangerous since we fucking lost a man.
Yes. It,
where'd he go?
did he have a next of kin that you guys were aware of, or?
I figured you would know that since you're the one that contacted him.
We can just split his portion.
Well, I don't know if that'd be necessarily fair to his family. He did as much
What he
work.
considered family was just his men under him. You can send it to, and I would know his mafia gang. I would know what they're called. I'd be like, just send his regards and the money to so and so gang out of this location.
Okay, I appreciate that. I will definitely do that. $1,100 for the rest of you, for the danger, and then I added a little extra because of having to deal with a loss on top of it all cannot be easy. So I do want to give you some additional funding for this troubling work and extra time.
Yeah, thank you. I lost my favorite hat.
I'm gonna take the money from him. I'm gonna lean in and be like, "Don't ever call me again." I'm gonna walk outside. I'm gonna wait for Isaac.
Fair enough. The rest of you, I hope that if there's another venture, I could call upon you soon. I don't plan on having any additional purchases, as this was definitely an expensive one. But I will keep your contact information hidden from people, and well, for a later day if needed.
Just call my agent if you need anything else.
Of course. Mr. Lockhart, I hope the sands weren't too much for you.
I don't think they would ever be too much for me. It's just, other things. So, I'll see you around. And I leave.
And Mr. Winchester, I sincerely appreciate your assistance on keeping the sanity of the people around you. I know that can definitely be a difficult job with such texts can be worrisome on the mind.
Yeah, it wasn't really easy for me either, but I mean, if you have any other scavenger hunts or anything else, I'd be down to take part.
I will. You'll be the first one on my call list. Now, especially now you have some expedition experience. I will make sure to reach out definitely. Please, I have some reading to do now. As he sort of begins to usher the rest of you out the door. As they're having this, wrapping up this conversation, Isaac and James, you guys are on the front porch. As you see, James is sort of waiting for you.
Can you believe it?
All that bullshit just so a guy could read a fucking book.
Feels like the war again, doesn't it? All that hard work for nothing.
In the middle of you guys talking, I peel out in my phantom ghost or whatever I have.
So So
I just make sure that you didn't take my phantom.
Yeah, it's slightly
Hold on, let me
different
double
colors.
check what I got.
So you just
I've got
okay.
a silver ghost.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Isaac where's he off to now?
Well, I gotta check in on the business, make sure that didn't go to shit while I was gone. What about you?
Yeah, we should go back to Texas for a little bit. I'm gonna give him a slip with all my information. Just like, if you need me for anything, dear God, only you need anything, fucking call me. I'm gonna rest for like a month.
I'll keep you in mind.
All right, I'm just gonna get in my car. I'm gonna drive all the way to Texas and sleep at my brother's place. Just an empty house. Empty. Well, it's a farm. Empty farm. Like a month. I'm not doing shit.
You go ahead and all part your separate ways, and that is where we end this chapter of Call of Cthulhu. That was fun, guys. That was so fun.
So, fucking James thought Charles he was all right. He was just kind of like, yeah, he's fine, not a big deal. He's kind of annoying. All the way up until we got back to our fucking dude, and you tried to play it off like it was all a movie. James had to fight, not fucking putting the bullet.
Oh, Charles.
I mean,
The only reason I didn't was because I don't want to make him have to make another character.
plus, I was gonna say, plus you're in the States now. You'd probably go to prison.
Yeah.
Killing a famous person such as Charles.
There's a lot of
We were in a discreet place. I don't think they'd ever figure it out.
Well, I'd have to kill a lot more people.
Everybody.
To find out. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the guy
there's a lot
that
of-
just paid us isn't going to report you to the police. So
Why wouldn't he?
Spoiler.
Why
he
wouldn't he?
absolutely
He 100
fucking would
Yeah, I was just
report
saying,
him
yes,
to the
he would.
police. He was like, hey, no, please don't fight in my very expensive house, and don't bring gunfire to my very expensive house.
Yeah.
he
No,
just cares
there's
about the house.
James fought a lot of anger right there.
That was beautiful. So, what did you guys think?
It's all right.
This was the most people I've ever had survive a Cthulhu run that I've been a part of.
I was extreme. As soon as it was all going great until Anton died. I was like, people started actually dropping. I was like, oh god, this is it. They're gonna get this far and then just die, getting the book.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to die with the book in hand trying to run away, to be honest.
If he didn't shut the door and stand in front of it with a gun, they were gonna go after, but they didn't see. They didn't think that they were gonna be able to get past him enough and trying to survive, so they just ran for it.
Oh, was the book that he picked off of the two dead the little girl I killed? Was that all a trick, or did I legit just kill a little girl?
You legit killed a little girl for absolutely nothing.
Well, that's gonna eat at James. It's not gonna eat me, but it's gonna eat James. He'll never know. He'll never know for sure if that was deemed worthy or not.
Is that book
You would
person? What?
shoot me for hiding behind the Black Pharaoh statue. Given your phobia.
No, I was in battle. In battle and having a moment to think about what I'm looking at is two different things.
Yeah, it was.
I just like that all of my moments of grandeur just kind of failed. The tapestry I tried to burn down, the candelabra I threw to try to set the guy on fire.
It was
So many.
The book almost caught fire. That's what the percentile rule was. If he would have rolled 5% higher, it would have landed on the candelabra and would have instantly started catching on fire because of how old that book is and what it's made out of.
Yeah. I kind
Was
of
it human skin?
was like wondering if that would have happened.
Yeah, it was the back and the stomach of a human.
All right.
I was gonna try to burn it because it seemed like it was causing all problems.
Oh, it will.
Oh, it will. So, with our resident Call of Cthulhu, which I would say would be Woody here, how did you feel about it? I know you know a lot about Call of Cthulhu and all that other stuff. How did you feel about the adventure?
That was pretty. It was really cool. At first, I thought you were going to go with one of like. It started out similar to one of his short stories that I've read, but then went a completely different direction. But it was pretty awesome. I enjoyed it a lot.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. We will talk offline. But I think Travis actually went to bed. He was like, "Hey, I'm not needed for the rest of this episode." I think he just like deuces. I'm turning the camera off and going.
I don't blame him.
So I will go ahead and do my spiel. If you have the option, cool. Help us out. It goes a long way. Hit that follow button. Hit that subscribe. Tip if you have the opportunity to. All of it goes right back into the stream. We do have cool new emotes as well as subscriber badges. Thank you to Rockers Nanostand for the 13 months in a row. Thank you, JJ, for Jbrews fail. No,
Just showing it off.
I appreciate it. That's why we keep you around. We'll see exactly what we're looking at for future content here. Definitely going to keep Tabletop Thursdays, but we'll see how we feel about continuing things that run the night and how we feel about maybe switching it up once again. So we will take a look and see where that takes us. But Isaac, where can they see past episodes of our shenanigans and how this story started and completely changed some mental of some people around us?
Yeah, you can catch up on all the previous episodes at youtube.com/jbrews11, and those upload on Monday, and then he has League of Legends for the rest of the week. So
Thank you. All right, so that's gonna be it for us tonight. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. We will see you guys next week with another episode of Something Runs the Night. We don't know what yet, but something will run the night. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.